Okay,
Alright,
okay.
here.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm gonna start without Javaro. Javaro's so late, and then you arrived.
Yeah, I'm here, don't worry about it.
So we have very interesting entrance this time around.
Why is it so stacked? For what reason?
So because of a certain entrant. Yep.
Who, Frog?
Well, there's a reason Frog joined.
Why did he join?
Look at the player list, you know?
Alright, let me see.
Some of the
Is it
greatest.
because is it because Mega Blues joined?
Yup. And
So
first,
that's huh?
yeah, that's why.
Why is Frog joining because Mega Blues is here?
I mean, it's a once in a lifetime experience. Mega
Okay
Blues'
then
first tournament appearance.
then why isn't Eiley joining?
Um, Illy asked Frog, and Frog said no because Frog doesn't want to lose to Illy.
Really? That's funny. Okay, what happens now?
I'm calling people. There we go. Winners round one. J Feather 6 versus someone unknown. I, I did not make a lobby.
What is WR1?
Winners round one.
No way. Does that mean I have to play?
Yeah, you're against NZ.
No way. I'm fighting NZ?
Have fun against NZ.
Okay, let me get my OBS up so I can record these games.
Nice. Wait, do I have the I swear filter on?
Oh boy.
I said holy shit because Blues joined and it was question marked out.
Isn't like even if you turn on the filter, doesn't it still like or turn off the filter, it still filters?
Are you sure? Let's see.
I'm pretty sure. What word do you want me to use?
No, 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 I said it. Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Okay, let me test it then.
Are you even in the lobby? You're not even in the
Yeah, I'm
lobby.
I'm here.
Hi here.
Did it filter?
It did not show. Winner, I turned the filter off, bestie.
Okay, alright, so it works. Look, look, look. In SAR, that bypasses the filter.
Okay. Javar exposed for foul language. Yo, it's Frog!
I can't believe it. Frog is banned.
Wait, this
Jeez,
lobby is like illegally full.
I know, it's really crazy.
This
I can't
is.
believe I said that in a full lobby.
It wasn't full when you said that.
I can say it again if you
Thankfully.
want.
No!
Maybe we should test the filter every stream. Everyone build a 12 Maiden tower. Eiley, you really should have entered this event.
Yeah, well, why didn't Illy enter?
Yeah, why didn't you,
This
Eiley?
could have been the greatest tournament of all time.
It really, yeah, Eiley can still enter. People haven't played yet.
Well,
Eiley, join.
Jay Feather and someone unknown is starting.
Just join right now. You have like 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. Join, 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 join.
Then I have to rearrange the bracket.
Do it. Do it, Eiley. Eiley, if you do it, I'll buy you Super Edition and SAR.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Oh no.
If you do it, Eiley, I will buy you Super Edition and SAR. You no longer have to look like a noob.
Rem is in chat. Shout out to Rem.
No way. The Rem Filiac is here? I can't believe it. I can't believe this. Eiley's not entering. This is your last chance.
It's too late now. They're heading to Jewel Box. Jay Feather versus someone unknown for round 1.
It's over. Did you want me to play, by the way?
Yeah. Or we could stream it, but like... Do you want to stream it? Nah. I want the
Me to
tournament to
stream
go
it?
fast enough. It's a deft mirror. Yo.
Okay, fine. I'll play my match.
Alright. Both players are starting normally. Okay, someone unknown's red. That's... Illy, please get in here. Illy, I beg.
Please, Eiley.
You need to cover.
Just join.
1 sec? Okay. Damn, Jay Feather's just got it locked down. Someone unknown being punished for pressing buttons by the shotgun. Jay Feather just not missing.
Alright.
And a trade not in someone unknown's favor. 1 for 1, and Jay Feather takes the first card. Jay Feather getting to a really nice start. Has a Jellycat out. But, oh, that Whirlpool is so good. Doesn't end up using it, but someone unknown definitely at a disadvantage. It really feels like Jay Feather's controlling the pace of the game. Someone unknown always like late on a lot of things. Just it feels like always second on the basics. Always backing up. Has to find a way out. Oh, great Jellycat. Perfect invuln to get through the shotgun as well. Bit of life here. Oh, has the Jellycat, but tries to find an opening. Doesn't succeed. Huge Jellycat through for Jay Feather. 1 heart away from taking this first card. Yo, it's Illy. Hi, Illy. Illy?
Hello?
Hello.
Yo, Javaro just disappeared.
Yeah, Javaro's playing against Enzi. And Jay Feather
Wait.
snipes it out with a shotgun.
Oh, you should make them pause so I could join. That's spectate. Thank you. Yo, what the heck?
Get in.
15 people in the lobby?
I mean, people are here for it, you know?
That's crazy. Alright, who won the first match?
Well, Jay Feather.
It's that mirrors, right?
Yup.
Okay, this is probably one of the hardest matchups to commentate. For me especially because I've like basically never played it. Like I already don't play mirrors, but the depth mirror is like I just throw. Uh, what do you think about this matchup? Like, do you think there's some good strategy people should use?
I'm not really a def player, but it really feels like someone unknown's been consistently later. I feel like Jay Feather's always had control of the tempo, And I feel like once you fall behind in any mirror matchup, but especially in something like this where like you actually have to mind what buttons you're pressing a little more, the moment you fall behind, it's not looking good for you.
Yeah, I think probably this matchup and like Storm kind of matchups are like momentum a bit because after you hit someone once, like depending on where you hit them, you might be able to get a second hit based on
Oh.
like where your bubble is.
Yeah, and that's a brutal round start for someone unknown, just losing a heart right off the bat on last card of the winner's bracket.
Yeah, I think someone unknown. Oh, they actually got out of that. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, and what I've been noticing though is that someone unknown sometimes doesn't Jellycat. And I feel like you kind of have to use Jellycat no matter what, even if you think you could get out, because risking a hit, it just isn't worth it. And
Yeah, for sure.
and right there's someone unknown kind of slightly misjudged the slowdown on shotgun and got punished for it. Quite unfortunate. Has to find a good basic angle here, but oh, both players trying to shotgun. It's not gonna work out. And someone unknown just walking in but backing up right into J Feather's wide.
Yeah, nice shotgun by someone unknown. Although Jays just has like such a big lead right now.
Oh, barely avoids at the top wall, but J Feather just needs one hit. Can basically just go on the hyper offensive right here with a little bit of setup. Jellycat's down. But no, decides not to, just slowing it down. Knows that with 3 hearts against 1, he's probably gonna outlast someone unknown here.
Ooh, and a checkmate coming from Jay Feather. And Jay takes the set.
Alright. Quick set. Oh, Mega Blues wants to join VC.
Mega Blues? Oh, I mean, it's size decision, but that'd be very interesting. Oh, what the heck? I turned on my. I somehow voice activated my phone. How did this happen?
Mega Blues wants to yoinky floinky. You better get him in here now.
Yo,
Ox,
get out of here.
you can't just say it like that with no prep.
Get out of here. People just joining VC. Saya, where's the permissions or whatever? We have some griefers around.
Well, Ox has to pass. I should probably take it
damn
away.
it.
Ox hasn't toasted a tournament in years. Goodbye, Ox.
Ox, no.
Actually, no, I'll give it back. It's content.
Alright, do we have any interesting storylines today? Let me check the bracket. real
Mega
quick.
Blues versus Frog. That's a storyline.
I really hope that match happens.
Mega Blues needs
That's
to beat
like-
White Rice. White Rice is too stylish. And speaking of Mega Blues is here.
Here we go.
Mega Blues.
All
Mega
right.
Blues.
Have you played your match?
I have not. Who am I versus?
White Rice.
White Rice. Okay, let's go.
Might as well get that on stream, honestly.
Oh no. I'm not nervous, not one bit.
Yeah, Blues, you should like introduce yourself.
Oh,
To the
good idea.
players.
Hello, I'm Mega Blues, nickname Blues, the resident, very vocal Arc main.
You're an Arc main? What?
Arc
I
main,
didn't know that.
going to try to not disappoint hitting this Yonky Splunky.
Oh my god.
It's so over. I'm taking the roll off Ox. It's anyway on stream right now.
Let's go.
Yeah. Wait, Blues, you're playing in the match. Are
I
you gonna
know.
commentate your own match?
I'll try. So, of course, versus Storm, it's a lot of just trying to stand very still and not get owned by wide. Thankfully, it seems Mino's hatched so that wide isn't quite as murderous as it was before. So I have a little bit of freedom.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
What is the MS you guys are playing at?
We're playing at 271 milliseconds, so it's gonna be rough.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to be able to land debuffs, really.
Yeah, also
Oh,
and I might be going crazy, but doesn't it look like Storm's Wide is doing something different?
yeah, it seems as if it's dark purple when it's inactive now, so you can tell just a little bit more easily.
Is it inactive for like forever or something? It seems really far.
Yeah, I think Mino updated it to like 800 milliseconds on the first wide.
Yeah, I think
Only
the
the
change
first one?
exactly was like the longer you hold it, the earlier it gets active. But the first one takes like a year to be active.
Yeah.
I've got to think about this. Also, welcome back, Jabaro.
Well, thank you for welcoming me. Also, like, just a little thing that came to my mind. Mega Blues is in the VC, and Game Freak's my friend, so you know,
If you don't-
in that way, he's connected to Blues. It's a little flex.
If you don't cheer for me, I'll cry.
Don't cry, Blues.
All right, first
Good.
card going to Mega Blues, and I'm surprised White Rice is bringing out the Storm because last time we saw them, it was the Frost.
No, he self-destructed, but on good terms.
And now the interesting ping wide. I know a lot of viewers have observed that Arcanist's wide is coming out in pairs of 2.
Oh, I was gonna say it. No, it doesn't look normal to me anymore. Never mind.
This is
Hello.
never from the beginning. Also, hello, Max. Yo, Saya.
Rare,
I'm
the
gonna
rare
make it.
blues VC.
This is like the fullest commentary booth since Summit.
I can't believe there's so much going on in MS right now, and I'm mad at Eiley for not being a part of it.
I'm literally
True.
commentating. What do you mean?
No, I'm never going to forgive you for this, Eiley. Like, you are
I-
never getting Super Edition. If I see you try to buy it, I'm gonna stop you.
You didn't hear the story. I was right about to join, and then my dog knew that I was gonna join, and she was like, I have to run out of the house. So I had to go down the damn street and chase her.
I am so mad at you, Eiley.
Blame the dogs.
Do you know how often I have bought gifts for people?
No.
Negative times. I've taken money from them.
You've taken money from them.
So, Javaro, you know when we said yesterday that we were going to be serious on commentary?
True. But like, wait, though. Wait. That was supposed to be a gimmick, though. Like, it wasn't supposed to be a stacked tourney.
True.
No, this is a serious event right now.
Okay, no memes
Lose.
in M&S.
Just putting it all into this fight.
Yeah, White Rice showing, I guess, shades of brilliance, but unable to really hang on. Just Mega Blues, much better fundies, and that's really showing when White Rice is going for a lot of offensive maneuvers, but cannot get all of them to stick. Someone pick it up, come on.
Rice's movement is surprisingly...
I would say something, but I'm trying not to run into wide.
Blues,
Well,
you
the
can
wide-
focus on the game.
The wide
is this-
nerfs actually... Well,
Is
Yeah,
this
that's-
Mega Blues' first tournament?
Yep.
Nice. Good luck.
We're all waiting for Blues versus Frog.
Wait, Frog
God.
joined the tournament?
Yeah.
Frog did join.
No. I
He
should
did in
have
fact
joined.
join.
Yeah, you should
I
have
didn't
joined.
know-
Illy should have. Everyone should have joined this
I'm
one.
really mad. When are we ever gonna get another event like this? You know what, Blues, you have to join again. This doesn't count.
Maybe at least just giving me a chance to win.
True.
It's not like
If you
that.
get past Frog, then you have like technical first seed like
Oh.
bracket path.
Oh god. No
Yeah.
pressure.
I think I've got to go now.
Oh, see ya.
Okay,
So
see you
soon?
later.
Alright.
See you later, Max, man.
Maybe you'll be back later.
I will say, I feel a little bit bad for Rice because Mino just changed something about why. I probably someone said
Oh,
it's more inactive or something.
you got reverse Maven.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
this wide. If I feel like you can't cheat. Like they're playing high MS. You need like Blues wide can like hit them unreactably, but now Storm's like first part isn't going to do that.
Yeah, you can't really cheat with wide anymore, but maybe it was for the best.
Yeah, because we actually played some games yesterday, and I uploaded the video to YouTube actually, and most of those wide hits were pretty unfair.
Mhm. Did you
So
win the game?
yeah, I still. It sounds terrible. I still won all of the games, but
Yeah. I mean, you guys are playing. Yeah, you guys are playing at like 280 MS or whatever. It
yeah,
seems annoying to balance this kind of game for like across the ocean stuff.
yeah. Mino definitely has his work cut out for him. Um, I don't envy him.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just want to see Mino's next game. I'm fine with MNS like as it is. I can't wait for Mino Rapid game.
Mino too.
Yeah.
Okay, Javara, what was your match's score?
It was 2-0. First game was Lich, second game was Red Hood.
And what did NC play?
Red Hood both times.
Alright, that winners round 1 is done, and we get to see the matchup of the century. Frog versus
Okay.
Mega Blues.
Oh
You
god.
can't make me play a game instead of watch this. Like
Yeah,
every
yeah,
other game
yeah.
should stop. Everybody should be watching this.
Wait, Blues vs Frog is right now already?
Yeah,
Yep.
no
Oh
one else
God.
play games, just watch.
I'm not
Oh
gonna be
my
able to
God.
commentate at all. I'm going to have to be 100%.
It's okay. Like the three of us will commentate before you make a Blues.
I'll server deafen you.
Blues,
Yeah.
alright, this match has been in the making for like
An hour.
2 years basically. This
Oh
match
God.
I've waited my whole life to see Frog vs Blues.
I've waited for it for like the past 15 minutes.
What? Oh my God, Frog moved to Japan. It's over.
Oh, here we go.
But he also picked up a blue badge though.
That's a
Suppose.
lie.
Blue Dot in Japan is kind of like high level in global terms.
I'm not nervous. Not at
You got
all.
this, Blues. If you know what happens if you win? No arc buffs ever.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Wait a second.
I'm
This is suspicious.
Hmm.
I'm just kidding. Alright, Blues, give it your best. We're going to be rooting for you.
Okay, if you win, we'll make the arc fit in SAR again. I
Oh
promise.
boy. Let's go.
I'll like personally send you the files.
I was gonna
So, are
say
you
it.
ready?
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Deafen me.
Okay.
Alright, Blues is different. Alright, Frog, you know what to do.
Oh, this is history right here.
Oh man.
Now, for those of you that don't know, this is Blues' first tournament, and they are quite active in the community. Everyone knows Blues, everyone loves Blues, but we haven't really seen them play that much. And Frog is one of the people that were pretty tied to the balancing of the game, so they know their stuff when it comes to MNS. So this should be quite the match.
Okay, let's just say it how it is. This is the equivalent of a money match, except it's in
What do you
bracket.
mean?
Pretty much.
Well, it's starting out so far with Frog at an advantage. I think the first basic that he threw out actually hit Blues. Not sure if that's nerves or Frog just gaming.
Frog's basics are just built different. Like, every other red will just throw basics out and they'll never connect, but Frog will throw a random basic and it'll completely just perfectly hit.
Yeah, Frog's melee is like insane. Although one of the things that's going to be hard for Frog is basically arcs wide. Her dead zone was changed recently, and like last patch, so it's a little bit harder to fight her at closer range compared to before. And arc at endgame is going to be a bit hard to fight if Blues just doesn't get hit for a while and spams the moon.
And yeah, you could really see both players' dodging skill in full force right now, but Mega Blues finally gets caught.
Frog seems to be feeling pretty comfortable after that card. And he's a very consistent player in my experience, so we'll see how it goes. Again, getting the first hit with the first basic. Starting out just like the last game.
And Mega Blues sitting in the invuln of the clock, but unfortunately runs into a wide, and it's not looking too good for Blues in this first game.
Yeah, oh, Frog doing a really good trick. So he basically went inside of the arc to mess up his next melee shot, which might seem like an obvious thing to do, but I don't see that many hits to it. Yeah,
I'm
Frog just
surprised.
really good.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see how aggressive Frog is being in this matchup.
Frog just went
But
in.
he wants this. He wants to prove a point. I have no idea what point he wants to prove, but it's Frog, so he definitely has one.
Clutch debuffs though. This is a very low ping game. You can see by the arc wide shape being almost perfect. So Mega Blues landing those crucial debuffs but not able to get any hits off it. Takes the first hit instead. Alright besties, come on. We got this.
Frog definitely trying to box in Blues. Almost like feels like he's trying to like stop him with frost maneuvers, trying to mix him up with different abilities. Trying to close him in a box.
Yeah, the main thing with this matchup is like other matchups, it's a fight between are they going to macro your bullet or are they going to micro it? And most of the time you're trying to macro hits things, or if you're within distance, like get in that dead zone. If Blues can get in Frog's dead zone, they can be really impressive with arcs at close range.
I can't believe, like, it was a while ago, but Frog on the bottom right just dodged the narrowest 2 arc wide shots I've ever seen in my life.
Amazing push by Frog. He ran straight up and covered all of the macro space that his daggers weren't covering with that push, and actually won him the card.
What?
Yeah, oh, that's a mean melee. I don't think I would have dodged that.
Frog makes Red Hood look like a melee character with the way he's playing.
The way Frog like does almost a min charge basic is crazy. Just like dips in for it.
It feels faster, and like it has less dead zone than other reds.
Definitely some movement thing. It's like this movement range illusion, and oh no, Mega Blues finally gets out, but I don't know. That felt really fake, but it was also so scary.
Your turn, Eiley.
Ooh, strange clock by Blues there.
Yeah, I just needed some defensive. I just need to stave off Frog's pressure, but clock only lasts so long.
Frog's basics really feel like something else. Like they're empowered.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Yeah, you did pretty good though. Frog's Hun is notorious for being pretty good against arc players.
Yeah, well, I won't complain about the Arc Hood matchup here, but I have opinions. Trademark.
We'd love to hear him, Blues.
I just realized this is the cursed 12-player bracket, where if you lose in winners round 2, you get sent to losers round 1.
Bruh.
So winning
You could just
winning
Taking
winning
it.
your winners round 1 game means nothing if you lose your second game.
well, no, you get to play more games.
Woo.
That's true. Who should we have on stream?
Who's
Uh,
playing?
you should get Scape on stream.
Against QP? Okay.
Wait, I thought you meant in the VC. But sure.
Yeah, Skippy should be in the VC.
I can go get him.
Well, Max is right. Max in chat is right. You got an easier losers round 1. But like, yeah, I guess it's a lot, but it still feels really bad.
Oh, Skipay
Okay.
saying Wooden Frog stomping more proof the point of Arc needing a buff. I mean, yeah, that's why Blues threw the match. He just wanted to get Arc buffs. Right,
God.
Blues?
No. I really think that Ark struggles to put up a meaningful offense against Hood because she's just so hyper mobile.
Really?
Get in spec.
It's... Oh, my bad.
I want to watch too.
spec.
Don't make me play.
Well, too bad. You have to play.
I shouldn't have even entered. If I honestly, I should not have entered. I just want to watch every game.
Yo, Blues, as someone... This is
Will you
obviously
get mad at me
just
if I
an
DQ,
opinion.
Saya?
Yes.
Oh
Don't
my
DQ.
god.
Don't
I want to
DQ.
watch the games.
Do you want to be known as the person who DQ'd from the greatest tournament of all time?
If I get to watch the game, sure.
No. You can watch
I leave it.
you can watch the replay later.
I can't commentate the replay. I'm mad
Oh,
at you,
you-
Eileen.
It's
How are you
okay.
gonna tell me not to drop when you didn't even enter?
I tried to
Adam.
enter, my dog stopped me.
Oh my god, I'm mad.
Blaming the dog.
Dog
Did the dog
skill
eat your
issue.
homework too?
Yeah.
His dog was oily.
Okay, let's see how this. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and QP immediately going with the walls. I
Yeah.
really think the wide change barely affects QP, because QP as a player doesn't really depend on those wide bonks.
Yeah, I guess what the worm is going to have to do is immediately rush in and stop those walls from being built, because from range, she just can't really stop it.
Yeah, and Skippy's just a little overwhelmed. Might see more adaptation, but at first card was definitely a lot of feeling out. Had to, I guess, figure out how exactly to get past the walls. Finds a gap here, but unfortunately presses the wrong button.
Yeah, it definitely looks... So I don't think Skipay has the micro to beat QP in this
Like,
matchup.
sometimes I feel like when you get walled like that, you just have to accept that you're going to lose 2 hearts and just run forward to try and reset the match.
Yeah, that's one
because-
way.
I think a lot of the
But-
situations...
Oh,
Oh, really good cut down.
That was really good, yeah.
I think a lot of situations, though, you can definitely take exactly one hit, but it requires you to be very, like, decisive. You need to be confident.
Yeah, and Worm is very fast, so she can kind of run through the setup.
Yeah. I can kind of explain how I play the matchup. So it's about being able to control Storm's clone, honestly. So if you're on the other side of Storm, she's going to wall you like this like every time, and there's like nothing you can do. Except for like try to time your laser in a way it'll hit Storm for charging her wall. But in general, you want to make the clone shoot in a different direction so that you're not getting walled. And then you need to press buttons, like laser, and mix up your timings to stop the Storm from checkmating you.
A very good point. And you can see how QP is making sure to keep the clone between Yax and himself.
Yeah.
And also, like, another thing that Skippy is doing is going for these very basic laser wide, basic wide, laser wide type of thing, but QP is not going to get hit by that at mid range almost ever.
Yeah. Oh, very good dodging. And as you can see, the storm changes. Once people get more comfortable with that, I think they'll be able to take use of that extra mobility that they are given. Because with the orange or yellow storm, you can see even more clearly how the wide isn't active for a very long time.
Oh, but again, Skippy just can't get past the immovable object that is QP in this match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would honestly, I think it would be better to prioritize sticking close than trying to use basic. And
Yeah,
then once you see the storm trying to align with her clone again, tapping wide to try and punish her for that.
Hey, I just wanted to say something about that matchup that I didn't notice people mentioning. I think as Worm against Storm, you're at your strongest at round start, and you should try to stay as close as you can because your ability to do so decreases as the round goes on. So you need to take advantage of it right at the start.
Yeah, so at round start, you probably want to start near Worm, but the thing is, a really good Storm. So like Worm, you actually can't stop Storm from setting up like a wall, like getting away from you. So a really good Storm can consistently just get away from you. But the good thing, the okay thing is that you can um when she tries to get away from you, she's not gonna be checkmating you. Like she'll throw her clone in a way that it won't like checkmate you. She won't be able to checkmate you soon, so you can like still fight for a bit. And
Right?
yeah, I've played this matchup a bunch with QP. Usually, like if I give them too much room to like do things, then I can't really win anymore. So I try to abuse the fact that like I think he can't react to things as well as I can to his stuff because they play like they do their character does like strange things on my screen. I'm hoping it's on their screen my character looks weird and presses wide at weird times.
Good advice. And usually for checkmate Storm, usually what I try to do is try to stay mid-screen and then just kind of chase and throw debuffs because wide at full screen isn't doing anything. Yeah, it's very difficult.
Yeah, that matchup I really don't know what to do. Arc into Storm, I don't know what to do as either character if I'm being honest.
Well, I was gonna say for Storm, I think you definitely want to play the checkmate style where you just throw up charge walls. I think that's definitely the way to go
Mhm.
because Arc is very slow, and when Arc is thrown up wide, she's even slower. So you just get away from Arc, you set up clone, you start charging the wall, and Arc is I don't think she's very good at stopping that.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm not really sure how it works.
Yeah.
Who do we have next on screen?
Oh, we're waiting. We can actually have a losers round 1 game because we're waiting so long.
You could stream Hobo and I game.
What? You're mid set.
No way.
I'd rather
Fine.
stream Skip Hay versus Zenzi. Blues, you'll have to play someone unknown off stream, I think.
Okay. Let's see. Is that now? Yep. Okay.
Are we getting Skip A and NC on stream?
Yeah. That was so late.
Jabaro, spectate.
Javar's in set.
What a nerd. Of course they're in the set.
Well, yeah, what a noob.
You're the noob. You're the one who didn't join.
Yeah, play your match.
Look what you did. Now I lost a card.
Uh-oh.
Alright, NZ versus Skip A down. Javaro, you wanna commentate the match while not watching?
Yeah, so NZ he's very good at running bow, like exceptional. He's really a prodigy, and he's still training up. Scape, he prefers to meme a lot. He wants to get in your head when he plays. He
How do
also
you
abuses lag a bunch.
how do you know exactly what's happening? That's literally like word for word what's going
I
on.
know the players, that's why.
Oh, Scape trying to approach. Needs to not get hit on the approach though. Forces a vanish out. And going for an OV fire attempt here. Dodges the knives and oh no. Scape's not finding a way in that well. Come on, Illy. Where's the pro insight?
Yeah, this this matchup, okay, I'll explain how the matchup goes.
Wait, how did Scape win that card? What happened?
they,
Scape was
they were
like
getting
down 3-1.
they were
Told
getting
you.
rolled. Okay, so I like to say that Worm isn't really that great for a while. You know what? Never mind. It's more like people like Hood's such a good character for beginners, so it might be bridging the gap between them. But Scape takes the card suddenly. I mean the match.
Yeah, it kind of just happened.
I li- I like
This is like 2020 Maiden and Spell, but cooler.
what just happened. That was like 4 hits in a row in like 10 seconds.
And this is why Scape does the mid-range stuff. Like, it works against some players. And when it works, it's just so funny.
Yeah. Okay. Scape realized. So NC's a new player, and they're not really familiar with the classic Worm wide. So Scape's using that at like full force.
Scape's just completely abusing basic and to scare the opponent until they run into wide. Not even... Oh,
Yeah.
the legendary horizontal wide.
Yeah. It might be over for NC.
Unless? Wait, we've seen Scape win these. 3-1? It's looking kind of familiar. Oh.
That was quite another fire.
How is Scape getting these max
Oh.
range wides though? Like, even while losing this card, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's because so like what most people do is they dodge with their eyes, I guess, and not like dodging dodging before they know the bullet's coming out. So NZ's kind of trying to dodge wide when they see it, but a really strong player, they can kind of feel what would happen if we're pressed wide at a given moment and position themselves beforehand to dodge it.
Yeah, and Scape takes it. The Scape strategy though, it kind of falls off once you face opponents that learn to stop holding the button to move sideways.
Yeah, I suppose like they would land wide a bit less, but I think NZ did pretty well for a new player. Honestly, they took a card from Scape.
Yep.
Scape's been around for a while.
Oh, might as well stream J Feather White Rice. Get in here.
Revs, Rev saying they saw like 4 wides and the match ended. Yeah. Oh, I need to read chat more. Okay. I have not been reading the chat at all.
What happened to Hobo Javaro? Is Javaro even here?
They're fighting someone right now.
Javaro?
Yeah, hold on a sec, I'm still fighting.
Oh, wait, still?
Yeah. We're not really getting hit. There we go. No way. Okay, I'm still in.
Oh, we have Hood versus Storm.
I
What the
told you,
heck?
you should have just streamed us.
True. This is like the. That's like the longest best of 3 in history. What's happening?
I think Japan Eyes was longer.
That's because you were trolling.
No, that was serious play. Like, it just takes forever because he's Worm and I'm Frost.
Oh my God, Jay.
We used to hate the
Jay.
matchup, but now we like it.
Jay is hooding.
Just masochists.
Yeah, I guess that's how it goes, Megu.
What?
Okay, but Rice could beat Jay Feather here. It's so doable. Rice just needs to clean up the gameplay a little bit. Maybe not go for melee attempts every single time.
My game is lagging a little bit.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know. That first card started nice for Rice, but Jay Feather is just top playering now. Just not getting hit by stuff that probably won't hit.
Yeah. So normally in the past when I've played this matchup, at high MS against a really strong Storm, they'd stay in your dead zone forever, and you're like so much more likely to get hit as Hood than you are to hit Storm. It's not impossible, but Hood's dead zone is like ridiculously bad. That's why she's like a free win at high level.
I don't know. I was getting hit by some pretty nasty melee basics in my matchup.
Yeah, but that's Frog. Frog is like the exception. How does Frog do it?
True.
Yeah, depending on character, like Hood can still like fight and stuff. It's just like I don't think she does you that many favors. I will show you if I fight a Hood player.
Uh-huh.
If Frog wins and Doug Finals happens. But Jay Feather doing quite well so far. Well, some would say as expected, but I don't know. White Rice definitely has the potential to take some stuff here, but can't find the card.
Set's finally over.
Or the results.
2-1. Frost me twice. Frost me all games. Hobo Red Hood all games.
Who won which games?
Last 1 me, 2 Hobo, 3 me.
Holy shit.
And it took a long time too. And also when we got to like endgame, we turned into Toho players.
Yo, what is this? Oh,
Come on, Rice.
there's stuff going on.
Oh, Rice is getting really ambitious with the melees.
Rice actually going really hard right now.
I can't read the Stormwide at all. I have no idea what's happening.
I think Jay is just wiggling back and forth. Ooh. Oh.
So Red and Frost all games, right?
Yeah, Red and Frost all
Okay,
games,
okay,
and then
okay.
alternating with me winning.
I don't understand why the Stormwide's going the way it's going.
I mean, it's pretty
Oh,
high
dear.
ping.
I'd be getting hit like every 2 seconds.
Holy shit, wait, Rice.
Oh. He found his groove, I think.
Oh no. This is the opening. This is the potential to take the game. Has to survive here.
Don't get too.
Rice is close.
He got a little too ambitious.
He was so close. Rice is very capable of taking this though.
Yes.
Also, stream delay. Let's go.
True, I should Discord stream. Well, it's too late. It's last card.
No way.
Oh.
Rice is really just trying to find openings for melees, but Jfeather's more than capable of reacting.
Just hammering that basic.
Oh, flash steps to mid screen. Oh,
Yeah, I think what Jay should change is how often they press wide. So if you fight someone at high MS, you change your game plan. You need to press wide at certain times, because they can spawn on top of people like when they're doing their offense. You need to take advantage of that.
right. Rice is like the sickest game plan when it comes to red wide. Like a lot of the time, they'll just run at full speed in a cardinal direction to not get hit by it.
Man.
I mean, it works.
Man.
Oh, Rice went for the deep melee, but unable to, and accidentally holds up a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely see the inactive storm wide coming into play like a couple of times. Like
Yeah, I think it's a lot more fair now, but it's definitely something you have to get used to, not having that privilege. Who am I
Jfeather
against?
managed to clutch that. It was close. Jfeather, Rice came very close. That was losers, right?
Yep.
I'm happy for Jfeather, but I'm a little sad for Rice. Like that would have been crazy from Rice. Okay, what happens now?
I fight the winner.
It's not over yet. Let's see. Frog and Javaro.
No way! It's me and Frog!
Oh my god. This is another match I've been waiting for.
Do I?
Okay,
I don't
Jabaro.
know who to play. I want to play Lich, and I want to play Frost, and I want to play Red Hood.
So let's see who. It says I need to play the winner from set P.
Hobo Shadow Pelt.
Oh no.
Hobo's in losers round 1. That's crazy.
I probably shouldn't even bother playing Red Hood against Frog.
So winner semifinals. Winner semis.
Is this the car?
Frog. Javaro. There we go.
Saya, you ready?
What?
You ready?
Yep, always ready. Long gone are the times where I need to manually type out everyone's name and round.
Advanced.
Yep. Eventually I need to automate like the posting of the weekly it's happening in a week or whatever, that stuff.
And I have Mechasaya.
True. A future where Chios are no
Jabaro.
longer necessary.
Javaro using the stall tactic, taking
Oh.
50 years to select a character.
Getting into his opponent's head.
Knowing that Frog absolutely hates long tournaments, stalling it out as long as possible.
Does this count as roping?
Roping? What is roping?
I think officially it's in like card games where you make your turn take as long as possible.
It's a strat.
Interesting.
No. I gotta do it in game too. I have to like Toho.
Alright, looks like Javaro
Oh.
has won the match. They are Frost.
No
And
way.
Frog is Hood.
What a
We got
color
the green versus
palette.
green.
Jeez, his basics are different. He actually has a faster fire rate.
He really just like, it's how he moves. He moves forward a little bit with the basic every time.
Okay, it's fine. Like, maybe Micro will save me.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Frog's a pretty like logical player. Like they honestly,
Oh,
they're probably the one of like the only two like Hood players that like do that like does Hood's offense like close to what it should be. Cause he um he influences the shot in like strange ways to like actually hit people.
yeah. Like one of the things that ooh, wide hit. One of the things that Hood can do that really gets me is that she can move so much while setting her aim arrow. So even if you dodge the last shot, you don't know where the next one is coming from exactly.
Ooh.
And that crossfire was so scary at the end.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, but Frost can some I've heard people say Frost doesn't have like mix at like close range. She kind of does, like when with the game with her unfocus and her like focus basic. Like when you put all of her moves together and have good positioning, it's like kind of hard to read in practice.
I was gonna say, I think. What?
And you could tell that Frog, like even after not playing for a while, Javaru gets the outside of unfocused hit. But whenever Frog, like the last time Frogs really played the game is Magical Mountain, and that was like half a year ago.
You can see he has Frost cornered.
Like whenever Frog disappears and comes back, it feels like nothing changes. There's no rust.
Yeah, that's.
I disagree. They do rust a bit.
Okay, but like not to like a significant level.
Uh,
But
Alright,
Javaro's controller unplugged.
I
Javaro?
missed that last bit there. I was distracted. Someone was talking to me.
My fault.
I had to hold on, give me a second.
I'm versus Hobo.
Alright.
Oh wait, Mega Blues, are you
Meanwhile-
versus Hobo?
I am.
Oh, if you didn't start yet, I kind of want to get that on stream.
Alright, I don't mind waiting. Yeah.
Alright, everyone. How's everyone's day going?
Doing pretty Gucci. How about you?
Yeah,
Pretty decent.
I was just looking at chat for the first time in a while, and no one's typed.
They're just enjoying the spectacle.
Javaro giving Frog time to think.
No way, he blocked it.
Yeah.
I can't believe he actually used the time I gave him to think.
Alright. I don't know, will Javaru be able to survive the Frog onslaught? Nice rolls coming in. Avoids being put in a bind.
Ooh.
Oh, I get it. Supplied.
If a tournament goes without any mention of bind, like that's the true Dark Ages of Maiden and Spell.
Yeah, Javaro doing a really good dodge. Really good job dodging things. And he
Yeah.
gets the stun well.
Absolute edge of the stun wave.
Ooh.
No way.
Yeah, and
I'm not sure if I agree with him backing off like that. Oh!
Oh, whoops. Oh no, I'm noobing.
what an evil wide what an evil wide.
Oh, what a fantastic start from
Oh, really?
Javaru, but can't really find anything right now.
Yeah. Maybe
Nope.
take get a hit here.
Oh, and Frog not getting hit by the wide. Javaru just microing, gets a stun wave, and gets
that
I
was
the-
can't believe that hit. There's no way.
Ooh, playing really patiently. That's really good.
Get him, Frog!
No
Aw.
way!
Why'd you say get him, Frog?
Wait.
Frog does not need your energy.
No. Destroy the Hood menace.
Oh, Rem betting all of their bestie bucks on Game Freak to beat QP. And
Same with Game Freak.
I don't think I would ever
mean,
bet on a QP match.
Uh,
You know why? Because there's like a 20% chance that you just get disqualified.
Well, last time that happened, I refunded.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah. So you could bet
Good
all
to
in on
know.
QP all you want.
Alright, but oh, that's over. Javaro using the
Oh,
3-second
I'm
roll.
noobing.
It's
oh,
almost like you don't have to dodge on this character.
I know, it's broken.
Oh, speaking of beginner tier list and not having to dodge, I think Frost is a garbage beginner character. Anyone else agree?
I think she is now. Yeah.
And I think she was
Because-
always.
So,
No,
so let me
before-
use the word like beginner. There's like complete beginner, and then there's like you got one of your expert friends to give you like one or two. They give you like one or two tips to do things. Also, crazy dodging going on.
What the heck, Javaro?
Whoa.
I'm trying so hard to survive right now.
Alright, Javaro with no cooldowns. Is he gonna get hit here?
What?
My cooldowns are infinite! Look at this! I just don't get hit!
Oh, what?
Oh, oh! I can't
Look at
believe it.
Look at it! I just don't get hit! I have 3 don't get hit buttons!
Okay,
That's true.
we'll see if Frog has something to say about that, but so far nothing.
Oh,
No way!
Please, I don't want to have to fight more reds. Oh. Oh, both of those
Oh.
basics layered on top of each other. That's really interesting. There was like 0 gap between them.
Alright, Vanish is down now. And Javaro's just refusing. Oh, finally gets hit, but 1-1. Anyone's game right now. Goes in with the stun wave, backs off. And Frog trying to layer pressure, but Javaro is so precise with the dodging right now. Goes across with the stun wave. Did I say stun wave instead of roll?
What
that was.
kind of
We
a
need a
shot was
replay on
that?
that. We need a replay on that. That is
That-
the most bull, unfair basic from Hood I've ever seen.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
Hood doing unfair basic. What the hell was that?
Told you,
I
Hood's
can't-
basic is busted.
I cannot believe I got
shot-
hit by that.
They shot in the like other direction.
Frog powered up something fierce to hit me
Cheat.
there.
Hood cheat.
Yeah, don't worry. I would have got hit there. It literally shot in the opposite direction.
It's just Frog
I've seen that happen
super.
before, but I didn't think Frog could master it. It's too hard. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
The laser indicator lied.
Indicators are so fake in this game.
Yeah, you can't rely. But it's weird. You have to you just have to know. You can't read anything. You just have to know.
Ah, that didn't go the way I wanted it to.
Oh.
Oh, Javaro's
how you
still
dodged that.
living.
I think you got lucky there, Javaro.
That was intentional. I'll let you know when it's luck.
This is like a peak on
Like
what,
that. That was luck.
This is a peak of what offline Maiden and Spell could be.
Jeez. Yeah, this is like, really? You're playing online, doing all of this?
Javaro, you could have destroyed him.
He had his vanish up.
Not on my screen.
Wait, he didn't? No way.
That was like a second.
The
Aw.
Javaro
Yo,
sweep.
BJ, welcome to the chat. Javi Barra's moving.
Someone's gotta predict QP, by the way.
Alright, where's the prediction thing? I'll bet on QP. If they get DQ'd, I'll just get refunded.
Oh, and Frog really trying to get a hit here.
Oh, I saw it. I
Finally.
saw it. I didn't react in time.
Frog playing the long game.
Oh, that was really good.
I did the best that I've ever done against Frog, but I have done better against Eiley before.
Let's not tell lies. Alright,
What do you mean?
Frog going up 2 points. I think one of the funny things, so watching Frog play, they have like the same timing. They press buttons at the same time every time, and they will mash. They'll always mash on laser. So as a Frost player, you can, if you know exactly when Hood is pressing something, you should be able to get in. The only problem is sometimes the laser just goes in a unexpected direction,
Like that last card.
like the last card.
I have
But
never seen that. That was like the most insane shot in MNS.
Yeah.
yeah, but if Frog started mixing up like their timing with laser presses, they might be even harder to fight. So I think they just mash on laser forever.
Wait,
Man, I could
Hobo
not
Blues
believe
needs
that.
to wait. We're doing QP Game Freak first.
Oh, I didn't realize that there was still one match left. Okay.
Oh man.
Also, get your channel
that was
point
tough.
predictions in because right now it's 2% to 98%. The QP
Oh,
better is
jeez.
about to make off with the biggest payoff.
I can't predict anymore.
You can add
Really?
to your prediction.
Who do I have to fight in the
It-
bracket now?
Oh wait, I can predict. Okay.
Shoot, I have to fight J Feather.
I don't know. Your record's kind of insanely positive against J Feather. I'm gonna be honest.
His Frost like leveled up though. Are these are still best of threes, right? Until finals.
Until loser semifinals.
All right.
Top 4 is best of 5.
Honestly, I need to see the first game. I had to fight Frog. That really hurt me.
Like, how is it 13% to 87% when QP has an insanely winning record on Game Freak?
That's what I'm saying.
You
Sorry,
don't need
don't
to
tell
rely on
anyone.
stats.
Rigged payout.
Rem and Game Freak really just dropped insane amounts on Game Freak.
Well, Game Freak did win their last head-to-head, right?
Did
No.
Really?
They DC'd.
Oh, yeah,
Game
yeah.
Freak was
It
winning,
went the
right?
last game.
Went to last game, last card, last heart, and then
Ooh.
QP died. It's like when you like fight a boss and then they get down to like 1 HP, like in the early portion of the game, and they like disappear until they'll fight you when they're stronger.
Oh, okay, it's like that. So this
I'll
is
go-
that. Huh?
This is it.
This
Doing
is that
pink
thing.
versus purple.
Rem,
Oh.
Rem saying if they lose all of their bestie bucks.
Starting the checkmate walls. Lich is in trouble. Gonna have to small flower maybe.
No, Game Freak
Yeah.
got this. Game Freak's played this so many times, just perfectly recognizes when they have to flower and when they can wait to get out.
Ooh.
Also, I realized I bet on the wrong person. I forgot Storm Light got changed. This could be a really big deal.
Yeah, but isn't Lich so slow that she doesn't really have to worry about storm wide so much?
No, she gets sniped when trying to escape.
She gets
Aw.
sniped.
But that happens
everyone
at
gets
long
sniped by
distance
her.
though. That happens on a long distance where the wide wouldn't like it would the change to wide wouldn't matter anyway if that's happening.
It wouldn't matter as much, but it would still matter a lot, I think. It's a pretty significant balance change. Game
The
Freak,
change
what?
looks really far.
Why did Game Freak go that way? Like, it worked out, but it was so scary.
Oh,
Like that? So like everything
Melee?
right there that wouldn't have hit Game Freak. He didn't even have to dodge that.
Those players...
really good at misdirecting these charge basics.
Yeah, and because Game Freak moves around so much to get good... Oh, what a basic. But because Game Freak moves around so much to get the butterfly positions, like, they naturally lessen the storm pressure.
That's really good. It's a slow match, but it's still really interesting.
Yeah, QB can go up top here.
Yeah. You know, one thing I realize is I don't see storms using desynced railgun shot. Very weird hit.
Yes, desync.
Prevent it.
I would also think desync railgun would be okay, but like every time I see it, it always seems so useless. Like doing it over just normal tap basic just seems worse.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
I agree.
If you were trying to stop Lich from charging flower, you're gonna want to stop it as soon as possible. So you can only desync like tap into desync into railgun, right? You can't do railgun into.
You can have either yourself or the clone desync. It's either you tap focus and then release it before the clone fires, or you tap your basic and then tap focus afterwards to have the clone do the rail shot.
Yeah,
Oh shoot.
what I meant to say is usually you'll want to use railgun first anyway, like to stop the lich.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. I'm sorry, Alex. That was a yoinky spoinky moment.
Oh.
Oh no.
I missed it. I was too focused.
Oh, but
Oh.
yeah, but
Oh.
I think both of the last cards, like in the last game, were last hit, right?
Again, me and Frog or Keepy and
QP Game
Freak?
Freak. And Game Freak clutched both of them. I think like the wide nerf matters a ton in those last hit situations, which these two players always get into. Because like, you really don't want to bonk it.
I was gonna say really fast hits traded back and forth there.
Game Freak actually wins that with a 2-heart lead.
Yeah, Game Freak just looking so strong right now. Maybe we'll have
He
to
just
go
needs to-
back. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Deleted
So he
both
just
of
needs
those.
to win this card, and then he wins the set.
Yep. You know, maybe the Y change is the thing that Game Freak needed to like conquer this matchup. Maybe we'll have to look
Game-
back in the VODs and see how many times they got hit by wides.
The first
True.
wave.
Well, that's one way of looking at it, but also, uh, it could be that Game Freak is keeping it in mind. But they actually might not be doing that though.
I think it's less that they're playing around it and more that, like maybe they got hit by it in last hit situations and these two always like go to game 5. So like that little amount could swing the entire set.
Game Freak honestly looks to me like he's playing comfy, which normally he says he doesn't like playing comfy. It makes him play worse, but I think he's still playing really well, and he looks almost less stressed in his movement.
That's true. Not like over forcing to go to like specific places for butterfly placements.
Oh, this might be it. Oh, but
Yeah, I don't know. I think Game Freak has a slight advantage here. Because they'll be able to get out of this. Oh, and
Oh, he
without
bonks.
using
Not gonna lie,
flower.
that's a bad bonk.
Now Game Freak's so ahead.
QP has recovered these.
needs to get into that space and keep Lich from charging flower back up.
Game Freak finds a crazy gap right there, and
Aww.
there it is.
For the first time, these players have not gone to last card, last heart, last game of the set. Game Freak managed to win 2-0. Still very close though.
You know, just almost a total reversal.
It's best of 3. Maybe I should make winner semifinals also best of 5, but then I have to
You
make
really should.
Then I have to make losers quarters also best of 5, which adds way more. Oh, whatever. I'll do it next time. I'll do it
Why do you need
next time.
to? I mean, I think you should. Honestly, I think everything should be best of 5.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Because we're only streaming one game at a time anyway, and games can tend to go by fast unless you get the 3 players that play forever. So I think best of 5 is fine.
Alright, now we have Hobo Mega Blues.
Oh, was it me?
Yup.
Oh, Blues.
Okay. Time to get blown up by Frost. I mean, Red.
It's okay, Blues. If I can win, so can you.
Oh god.
I didn't win, but never mind that.
Always ready.
Okay.
Good luck, Blues.
I will need it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
be
got your
dissenting
practice done.
opinion. Let's go Hobo. Let's go Canada, 3rd best Maiden and Spell region.
Can't believe you're on the Canada hype train.
Someone's got to do it. I'm not even from Canada.
Everybody's been hyping up on Canada. Actually, that's not true. You're the only person that
I'm,
has
I'm
used
the
it
only
so
one hyping up
much.
Canada in the history of Maiden and Spell.
Look, Canada doesn't need the hype. It doesn't need to flex. It already has flex.
True.
Okay.
Canada does have the flex. It is the coolest clip of Maiden and Spell of all time. The Alberta's in Canada moment. Oh right, only Illy will know what I mean. What the heck?
Yeah.
Hobo trying with an interesting strategy with his confused basics. He's actually trying to shoot with the side of his basic. Not anymore. He's not confused, but he was.
Yeah, blue. Oh wait. Saya, you literally won't deafen blues.
Oh right, I need to deafen blues.
Oh my god, you're noobing.
There we go.
Alright, now I can give tips to blues when they're not listening.
Now blues will win.
Yeah, I think even though Arc got a little bit stronger at closer range, she still does like the same thing. You fight Hood. Most characters fight Hood the same way. You run from her. If you can't be in her dead zone the whole time, then you can just run from her and macro a bunch. But if you can get in her dead zone, you can start fighting her pretty well.
Get your predictions in.
Oh, true. You know what? I think I'll. Oh, somebody put 2.5 on Hobo.
You have to be a blues believer now. Look at this goofy 10 to 90.
It was 1 to 99 before.
True. Oh, and blues could adapt here.
Blue's a card down.
Oh, only manages to get one hit off the para, but like, we take those.
One knocked off para is actually super significant. Alright, you got tiny wides. Nice clock.
It's crazy how different this matchup looks, depending on level of play. Like, my Hood against high level Arc, like it's so hard to hit Arc. I think.
Spectator glitch still exists. I'm ecstatic right now. But it doesn't make much difference in this game because neither player gets hit at start.
Yeah.
Nice dodging from... What?
You have Spell Awakened on?
Yes.
Oh wait, I have it on too. I'm trolling.
You're noobing. I'm the only person that doesn't have it on. I'm the only person that, like, should have it on, given who I am. So, like, we're all trolling right now.
We are.
This is blues win con. Actually, no. You're buffed against Arc when bravery happens, even though it's fake.
It's true.
Sorry, blues. If the game goes on this long, it's Hobo's win. Oh, the bitrate is... The bitrate is doomed. The stream is so pixelated.
Hobo did not use his Vanish, despite the fact it was off cooldown on that moon.
Remember what we said like last tournament? Hobo just doesn't use Vanish.
He does
Absolute
not use
legend.
Vanish. Although when he was fighting me, he was using Vanish a decent amount. Not a ton, like Frog, but a decent amount.
It
Yeah.
just-
If I can add something, I think one of the things people have to get used to for fighting Hood,
Nice shot.
like I can't stress enough that you have to learn how to play at Hood's like face, like how to play in her dead zone. If you can't do that, then it's gonna be really hard to start winning against her.
Wow, Blues just takes advantage of Hobo's hesitancy and drops the perfectly spaced moon. Combined with wide, so much pressure. And
Oh, he takes a greedy shot and gets hit.
Blues really just turned it around out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere, but like, damn, the first card did not look good.
He made the bravery his own.
Yeah, and Rem says interesting to see Hobo's basic compared to Frog, unless you already said that, Illy.
I did not.
Okay. And yeah, no one basics quite like Frog.
True.
However, Hobo...
I don't know how he does it.
Hobo getting hit with it, but Blue's getting some pretty big debuffs right now. Was that a para hit? That looked like a para hit.
Yes, it was a para hit. Paralysis is pretty crazy.
Mini on the other hand.
Well, it does loosen the binds.
Yeah, but like, it's so funny how it doesn't affect the basic.
It is true.
That's the buff Arc needs.
Dang. I wish I was in the tournament now.
I'm never forgiving you, Eileen. Like, you can call me noob, bad, ignore me all you want. I will never forgive you for this. Like, now I'm mad at you.
No. Damn it. Will I ever get a chance to get Super Edition ever again?
I don't know. We'll see. It's like you taking me seriously in M&S. We'll see.
Mega Blitz is starting to run
Okay.
away with it though.
What is happening?
I wouldn't say he's quite okay. There you go. He took the card.
No, but like,
He's getting more comfortable.
it feels like Mega Blitz is ramping up now.
He definitely is. He's starting to adapt to Hobo. He's using Hobo's signature trick against him. Adaptation.
That
However, there was
wide.
some good dodging from Hobo, even if the wide was cheating.
That wide wall, that was great. It only it only works on the left side, right?
Does it? I didn't know that.
I have no idea.
Because on the
All I
right
know is
side,
it's
it will
work.
be the other diagonal.
Wait, you might be right. Wait, are you right?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Wait.
it's side specific.
So, Arik has right side advantage.
Yeah.
Wait, you're totally right.
Yeah. This
No
is
way.
known. Mega Blitz has complained about this. And also Mega Blitz definitely knows how to use it.
True.
It's like when the opponent's in the bottom left corner, you can vortex them, but
Just straight up vortex them. It was really good on Hobo's part to recognize like they had the DS there.
the Blues has such a big lead right now. The walls are closing in. Oh, Hobo finally gets an interrupt.
Alright,
just-
Hobo doesn't panic. He has Vanish, and he uses it.
But that death toll really matters. Oh,
Oh
but
no.
that was about to be the most mattering death toll of history if Mega Blues didn't get hit.
Yeah, Blue's getting counterpicked by the stage, and he does not have Spell Awakened on. So
Not
he never saw the kunai.
true.
Suddenly it's become even now, and now it's become not even. In fact, it's become even.
So true. Insightful commentary from the legendary Jivaro Default Fox.
What?
And there you go.
No way.
I forgot. Hobo is known as the Combat King.
True.
It's now back to it's 1-to-1 on cards. I can't believe it. Even.
You really wanted to just say, and now it's even.
I really did.
Blue's playing a bit more slowly this time. I'm not sure if that'll work out though. Going for a lot of basic fishing.
Yeah, Blue's doing a good job recognizing you can definitely just play for late game and fight Hood when Moon covers the whole screen.
Yeah, and it's paying off now. The walls are so close, and that clock just stalls it out even longer. What a basic
That was
angle.
not a good place to go for Hobo to go. He should have went up.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Blues right now.
Alright, that's how it starts.
Their clock coming?
Oh, but wanted to go for the classic wide and to make your opponent hesitate in the clock. In the bottom left corner, side specific.
Can't believe M&S is evolving so much.
It's always been here, we just don't see Arc in tournament.
True. Alright, nice dodging from Hobo Desert.
Huge debuffs, gets the two big ones, but gets hit. Blues, gets
No
the
way.
hit. One hit away from taking the set and moving on.
I sense a last heart situation coming.
How'd you
Sense
know?
correctly. It's become even again.
Oh, and Blues
Right.
playing a little scared, I think.
Blues gave up right side position, so he's trying to make a
Okay.
play.
Bonk into wide incoming. Bonk into red line.
Oh, Blues really tried to manipulate the wide to try and catch Hobo, but it didn't work out.
Wow, and he bonks on a wide, and there you go. Hobo comes back.
Yep, 1-1.
Hobo Desert does not take it lying down.
Oh,
And my game is lagged out, so
is it time to actually stream in Discord?
it started working. Oh, I love this. There's a constant moon at the top.
What? Record it, record
I'm
it.
turning on recording. Oh my god.
Did you tab out?
No, I didn't. It just I don't know.
Alright,
It's gonna hit him with the Yonky Schwunky.
okay. Hobo vanishes how it gets hit once, but honestly, we take those if you get caught by the full debuffs and time stop.
You should totally stream this from my point of view.
You just record it and send me the file, and I'll play it after tournament. Oh, and the classic Hobo adaptation coming in. Blues needs to find something. Because right now, Hobo is just playing consistent, playing very, very defensive, waiting for Blues to make a mistake. But even though I say that, the scoreline's like always the same.
In fact, it's better for Hobo Desert.
You know, the cheat code is that Arcanist isn't that strong at top left. Or is she?
Ooh.
Yeah, she's not that strong at top left. Because it's
He's
funneling
like-
you the other way.
He's slightly weaker.
Hobo Desert gets hit,
Oh,
but then he hits back. He gets a melee dagger.
that's so rough for Blues and potential
No
Hobo
way.
moving on
Blues
right
lost
here.
his advantage. He lost the moon at the top of the screen.
Oh, so if you're any character fighting arc, you go right at round start.
True.
I guess.
This
Like, if you're
includes Arc.
Lich. No wonder I always go right when I fight arc.
Alright, well, Hobo gets hit twice.
And Blue's really trying to do some manipulation of like everything, just trying to wiggle with the basics. Pulling out all the stops for this card.
Nice paralysis.
Unable to get much. Oh, but I was about to say unable to get much, but a slow is really, really good.
Yeah. Hobo's fighting with like they're putting their heart and soul in this fight. I'm telling you. It is not easy at all to fight play just match up on either end.
Would agree. This is quite tough, but they're both dodging exceptionally well. And they always seem to be within one heart of each other.
And Hobo's like
There's no-
super defensive play is paying off.
Shoot. So that clock whiffs. Hobo gets slowed,
Oh,
but it doesn't
no.
matter.
The knives make Blues panic and last heart.
Hobo doesn't use his vanish. He's really trying to save it for endgame.
Blues needs to not get hit by a wide, not get hit by the basics. Oh, but the knives
But
catch
then
him.
he gets hit by the knives. Does that make it?
Yep.
Hobo comes back. He struggled in the middle, but he did well in the beginning and he did well in the end.
Well, can't say I'm too disappointed with that. That was pretty good.
That was
You were,
that's
you were
quite
gaming
just
Blues.
Rem's Bessie Bucks have been saved.
That was like last hit multiple times.
I can't believe it.
I'm getting robbed. Oh my god.
How many points do I get?
Saya, I'm losing my Bessie Bucks. No. How am I supposed to buy lunch now?
Well,
You would have had lunch and so much more if you just entered.
Up next is the
No
classic matchup: J Feather versus Javaro. So you
Battle of the Frost.
battle of the former
No.
Frost and the one who causes pain to the other.
Is that who I
Somebody-
am now?
Somebody bet 2K on Javaro.
I don't know who to play though. There's like so many good options.
Rem thinks you're going to win.
Okay.
Rem's
I
like
don't
perfect today
know.
on predictions, by the way.
Okay, Rem, if you want to stay perfect, you should vote for J Feather 6.
It's too late.
This all depends on who you
Boy.
pick, alright? Because if you pick Frost, then it's winnable for Jay. But if you pick Lich, I don't know if Jay's going to play the match.
I know, that's why I'm thinking I should play Lich.
You know, you do have the worst nightmare matchup for Jay Feather, which is why I'm probably gonna abstain from voting.
Alright. I'm just waiting for J Feather to get in. I don't know. I can't believe it's not best of 5. Like, if it was best of 5, it'd be easier because I have more counterpick potential.
Best of 5 full tournament. It's next week, I guess.
You really should. I really think it's a good idea, like, unironically. Because, like, everybody plays their games and those usually end quicker than stream games do, or at the same time. So it
Can you
doesn't lose that
do-
much time.
Can you do invitational where I get to fight everyone?
Is it?
Yes, make it a crew battle. Everybody versus Eiley. Like,
It's just an
Alright.
event where everyone
Please.
plays a best of 5 against. No, everyone plays a first of 5 against Illy.
the way it goes, no, Eiley has 8 hearts, 1 spread across each maiden.
Oh
What?
my God.
No.
Oh, I've been dodging Illy for so long. Don't make me play him now.
I'm telling you, it'd be a great event.
Gosh.
Alright, so I have to fight J Feather 6.
You're literally in character select. Illy's not
Yes.
spectating. Illy is spectating.
I don't know who to play against J Feather 6.
I don't want to watch this match. Alright, I'll be right back.
Why? Do you suspect the Lich Mirror? Illy's gone.
I can't believe it. I'm just
Illy's-
waiting the prediction out so people can't change their vote or anything.
I'll end it.
No way. Okay, I'll play. Maybe I'll play Frost. Why is he waiting? GG.
So true.
He GG'd me. I can't
Oof.
believe this. J Feather GG'd me. Oh my god. You know, maybe I
Oof.
should play Lich for that.
I was gonna say, is that the mix-up?
Do I play Lich?
GGLHF?
GGLHF. Alright.
Write that down,
Um,
folks. Write that down.
You know what? I'm gonna play. Oh god.
You can't just.
I'm
do
gonna
the
play
double
Frost.
Fake out.
It's fine. I'll play Frost. Like, if J Feather beats me, he has to fight Game Freak. He can fight Lich then.
Yo. Spell Awaken Gaming.
Counting me out against Frog already.
True. Game Freak can do it.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I didn't think Game Freak were fight. I thought Game Freak was fighting J Feather, or me after this.
No, Game Freak
No
won.
J Feather's playing. If I knew who was playing Hood, I would have absolutely played Hood.
Really opting into the Hood Mirror. Can't believe it.
I'm just J Feather's mirror. I
Oh.
always try to play like his mirror match.
Wait, Javaro.
Random
What?
bunk.
I swear this is like the 5th Frost you played in a row.
What do you mean?
Please.
You-
No more.
Sorry, Hood. You've
No
only
more
played
hoods.
against Hood. You've only played against Hood this tournament.
It's true.
I'm so tired of Hood.
I love Hood. She's my favorite character to
Hood,
fight.
Victor.
And if Hoba wins against QP, you face another Hood if you win this.
God. Fighting Hood is so stressful.
Fighting Hood is a ton of fun. You micro everything. Unless if you're Frost, then you cheat. It's so good.
Yeah, okay, microing everything, miss dodge roll.
I normally would too, but I gotta survive because Rice is still in the tourney.
You know, Javaro. Don't you
What?
play better when you don't dodge roll?
Oh,
My micro is better, but micro is really hard. It'd be like saying like
bad.
I don't know. It'd be like saying I'd be a better one-handed player, or I'd be like better like at doing one-handed stuff if I only had one hand,
True.
and then saying like I'd be better than two-handed people at the same tasks with my one hand. It's not necessarily true.
Oh.
Damn, Illy's not here, so there's really nothing to talk about. That's rough.
And
You
it's
can
like,
talk about the fact that it's J Feather versus Javaro.
True.
I
What's
don't
up,
really
Megan?
know what to say. It feels like Jay's been bonking a lot.
Oh, whoops. I got complacent.
But I think Jay's kind of finding their rhythm now.
Which J?
Jay, not
Wait.
Jack.
I'm sorry. I had to do it.
I was gonna say, huh? What?
Jay Vero.
Some people call me
True.
J.
Random thought. I think Hood's green is more like a lime green. What color would you say Frost's green is?
It's green skullcap pay to win green.
True? No. I think it's like. It reminds me of toothpaste.
It's like
You
melon
really threw for a
green.
loop there. You said true, and I was like, wait, what? You know?
I mean, Mega Blues, you gotta get with the Super Animal Royale training program.
Oh god, please don't make me play Battle Royales.
It's
fine, you can
gotta
just
play
play ones.
1v1s.
No way. It looked like he bonked in his own wide, even though he.
Oh, what?
Oof.
Fraudulent
shot.
basic.
That felt a little reminiscent of Frog there, I must admit.
Okay, next tournament I might ban this stage.
Why?
Or turn off the flashbang, because the bitrate is demolished.
Oh.
The stream is
It's worth it.
it's so fuzzy.
It's your fault
Oh.
for encouraging it.
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely don't like fighting on the Spell Awakened. Especially on versus red characters. Cough cough. Nudge nudge.
Yeah, but like the
I'll J for the
awaken,
vibe
the flashbang on.
Oh yeah, I have that off.
I really need to turn that on.
Yeah, like I mean it's hype, but I think it's something that you just experience once and then go, okay, no thank you.
No, I love it.
I would only keep it on for actual story mode since, well, that's a spoiler.
I didn't think it was disableable for story mode.
Oh, really?
No way.
No way.
Oh,
After you did the stylish stun hit, you're not white
Revenge.
rice.
Hood Revenge Basic.
I'm really not White Rice. I'm trying to bring him back. I need to. I spot
Weird.
dodged.
Got punished by the
Interesting
spot.
decision.
Your spot dodge got punished by a lingering move.
I know. I should have rolled.
Oh,
I'll just roll through that. Like that's my privilege.
wait, why'd you
Uh-oh,
back
shit.
up?
Oh no.
I meant to push Stun Wave and then it didn't come out. My pinky didn't push it hard enough.
Oh, Pinky.
Yeah.
You know, pinkies are bad ergonomics in general. Justice for
It's okay, it's-
pinkies.
It's only on the Stun Wave button.
You have like one of the handicapped friendly triggers or something?
I know I'm on keyboard.
Oh,
That's why I need to use roll.
The crazy shit is that QP plays on keyboard. How'd they do it?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna play on.
No way, I didn't see it.
J Feather taking the first
Telling
game.
you, whoever's telling you that red isn't a strong character, or at least
Swap
Swap
Storm.
Good enough.
Storm, that's crazy. Okay,
Oh,
J
no.
Feather, he's learned every single character.
Scape's watching.
play Arcanist. Avenge me.
I can't play Arc, I already stayed Frost.
True.
Okay. I don't know how J Feather wide, so I still might get whited. I'm surprised he's going Storm though. Like, I don't know what is going on.
Maybe giving it a good old test run.
I mean, J Feather has a game to spare, you know? Might as well.
True.
True, it's just that's
Play it
not
up for the crowd.
No way, I still got hit by it. I knew it was gonna happen. I know what the problem is. I don't look at Storm, I look at myself, that's why I get hit by it.
Oh,
Oh!
what a clutch.
I'm done gaming.
That could have been so bad. Oh,
Oh, wait.
What?
What did you even use? Nothing came out.
I just basicked him.
No,
You can
there's some
basic roll
crazy
like
lag
that?
Going on. No,
I-
there's some crazy lag going on.
I'm just making J Feather like really consider why he picked Storm.
what's the ping? What's the ping?
Ooh,
145.
the moderate.
No, the MS, I get like 20 MS with QP.
That's
MS
20?
true.
MS,
Jeez.
20 to 300. The MS doesn't mean anything.
Wait,
True.
20 to 300. Is he like,
QP's
Yeah.
network is famously unstable.
okay?
Yeah, and my computer also isn't like amazing. I mean, it's like okay, but like I don't think it's like.
Oh.
Wait, what was that?
Oh no, it's happening. That's why he's playing Storm. He learned.
Oh no. Ping beast.
Oh god, this is so bad. It actually makes it worse. Like his wides are so freaking scary now.
Just,
I don't want to
just
fight
keep on
anymore.
doing that stutter step. Just stay still.
Pull out
and
the A
you'll be
inverse
okay.
hyper stutter step.
Ooh.
True.
You won't. You literally won't.
I
Aw.
can't make it. No, I don't. I would destroy my thumb if I did that.
Yeah. How does A inverse do it? How did A inverse do it without like hands being ruined?
It's really
Well,
a great question.
I was gonna say, I use a DS4 and I have my focus tied to L2, so it's not terrible.
Have you seen Inverse Stutter Step?
You need to watch the A inverse stutter step VOD.
I'm scared.
It's like you would expect a macro, except they're not macroing. That's how
Yeah,
crazy it
it's-
is.
Oh no.
It's not
How did
it's
that
not
wide not
stutter
hit?
step. It's like the character is vibrating.
That sounds hilarious. Now I want to see it. Oh. This is getting it. Aw.
I'll take it.
Whew.
This honestly feels like a 50-50. I either pick Frost or I pick Lich.
Well, yeah.
Play Arc. Do it. You won't.
I could play Arc Mega Blues, but if I did that, I'd have to give you my keyboard.
Debatable.
J Feather gets the counter pick, so
I know, and his Frost is better than mine.
he's never gonna pick Frost. He is never
Frost
ever
mirror?
gonna pick Frost. J Feather will never ever opt into it.
I'd say who is the best anti-Frost character?
Illy, are you good?
I heard a.
We lost
Yeah.
Illy.
Uh-oh. Illy
No?
excluded. Frostmere, let's go.
Sometimes.
No,
we
I
still
said
hear
switching
his
the
voice.
Frost.
Wait, they're Frostmere.
No,
Mirror
JJ's
or-
never gonna opt into it.
Sure, why not?
What?
Let's go.
He'll
All right,
never
well,
play
you guys
Frost.
got this.
Serial man.
Good games, luck, have fun.
Now this matchup's gonna be really interesting.
What the heck? Javar with the
Really, really.
BM.
I have to mix them. Alright, I actually lose this. I don't win against against J Frost.
6-4 matchup.
He's not playing the way he's not playing aggressive J style.
Oh, he's just feeling you out.
Yeah, he's playing very logical. You know, not even bothering to micro things. This macro.
Haven't seen the
Uh-oh.
Frost Mirror in ages.
You're getting cornered. Oh,
Ah, I got hit.
It's been
lost the wide exchange.
It's been like years since this has been on stream.
Something I think Frost should do more often too is once they've got the opponent sort of still, start layering the regular basic and focus basic. At least for me, that's more troublesome to dodge than just regular stutter stepping.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
way.
Another wide.
J Feather's like really going for the layers. Not in neutral, but whenever they approach, they're definitely like layering, especially with roll.
Surprised there was no stun there.
Really fishes for a stun.
I want it. No way.
Oh. Oh. Got him cornered.
Getting cornered is such like it's so fake in this matchup. It's like you're cornered until you aren't.
Just until you feel like not being.
Wait, what? I don't get how you move like that. I'm so.
Uh-oh.
Alright, J Feather still got it.
No
Oh,
way.
that was whoa. What's the ping?
130.
Okay, so pretty low.
Alright, and Javar just constantly going for these stun wave attempts, but none of them are connecting.
And he just sees it coming. Oh, wide hit.
Yeah, J Feather tries
Try-
to approach with the same layers as before, but Javaro gets to hit first.
Oh, caught him at the tail end, and then almost got the Cade stun, but barely avoided it.
Yeah, really good pause. The unfocused coming out, trying to mix it up a little bit, flashbang, and okay, I'm gonna be honest. If I was playing and when the flashbang happened, I would get hit.
Yeah, it's it's rough.
Wait, this is a 6-4 matchup. The Green Frost has an advantage.
I
Really?
do not.
What do
I
you
would think
mean?
the Orange Frost would have the advantage due to screen color.
Yeah, I think green is more noticeable on more stages.
Yeah.
It's harder to dodge the green color on this
Oh.
stage, right?
Well, this stage, but it depends on if you have Awakening on.
I can't believe
Yeah.
we perfected each other for each of our first cards.
GC. Maybe it's 8-2 matchup. Whoever gets hit first loses.
Might be.
Oh, really
Ooh,
ambitious
that
stun
card's
wave.
Or
Doing the classic roll into stun.
I learned it from the True Magnus, or I mean from the Magnus in the campaign.
I'm gonna say, well, remember, there is a gap now.
Wow, and Javar just playing patiently,
Aw.
and it's working out. Goes for a stun wave, but J Feather backs
Oh.
off, tries to bait Javaro panicking in, but Javaro just hanging back. Oh,
Oh.
No
and
way.
that
Missed
was
the
pretty
micro.
scary. That was scary, but Javaro didn't even get hit by the scary part.
You anticipate the scary part, and then you get hit by the regular part.
True.
Oh, okay, he's about to get cornered, but rolled out.
What is it about that type of roll that seems like it goes so much farther? Is it just because it's the cardinal direction?
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, that was close. Backs back into the wide. I mean,
No way, he bonked.
whoa, that's just a bonk. Yeah.
Javaro really fishing here, trying to get a panic out of J Feather.
Oh, giving up
Rude.
space. Got the stun. That's
And
it.
Goes for the style as well.
I can't believe it. I shouldn't have won that.
Man.
I gotta be honest, I almost wanted to like miss the Cade hit there.
That's bad manners. Can't believe you're BMing people in Maiden and Spell.
I really wanted to, because it would have made the game so much more exciting, but then I probably would have lost.
Yo, Unrelated. I have a question. Saya, are you doing anything after the tournament?
Not particularly.
You know we haven't played some certain party games in a long time.
I'm gonna play Sonic Shuffle.
What? What game?
Sonic Shuffle.
Is that the
Sonic.
game? Wait, that's the game you were singing the song to, right?
No, that was Sonic R.
Oh, are you a
Sonic.
Sonic fan? Like a big Sonic fan?
I used to be when I was younger. Not so much nowadays. But it still has a special place in my heart.
I like Sonic too.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Sonic character?
What's the silver
Jay
one?
Feather's
The
last
silver,
words.
Silver?
silver. But actually, Shadow. That
Okay.
was pretty funny.
I mean, I agree. Mine is Tails.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
them. I forgot Tails existed.
I think most people have. Not so great anymore nowadays, but back in the day, it's pretty cool. Let's see.
Get your predictions in. QB Hobo, a
Alright,
matchup I think we've seen quite a few times. Oh wait, no, we were robbed of this matchup last tournament.
Oh! We'll have to see.
Okay, well here we go. It's
Oh.
Hobo versus QP, and Hobo gets a frog hit immediately.
We love those surprise focus basics. Or focus knives.
Vegas, yes.
Ugh. And the
Alright.
walls come out.
Yeah, it's all about how Hobo can deal with the
No
walls.
vanish.
Because Hobo's lack of vanish like really hurts when playing against QP.
Why won't he vanish?
He doesn't need it.
I mean, you just ate 3 hits in a row.
No, that was player error, not vanish requirement.
I mean, use it or lose it.
I believe in Hobo. He's trying to fast track his comeback. Understand, he always plays better on the back.
Mm.
He knows that he'll lose stamina if he doesn't lose quick. So he's trying to he's gonna power up now.
Yeah. Hobo gains more stats when losing.
Whoa.
Just like in the basketball simulator game Airbin was playing. Illy will get that one.
Yeah.
He
Finally.
He actually vanished.
had
I
to
missed-
for that one.
What happened?
Just to get around. Oh, nope.
Illy, what
Saw it
happened?
coming.
Oh. Nothing.
Nothing? It's over.
Yeah.
This is best of 5, right?
No, it's still best of 3.
Bestie of 3.
This is the
Storm
last best
cheat.
of 3.
Last
Why?
bestie.
Why did the light go that way? What?
He doesn't understand MNS.
I don't understand. That
'Cause-
wide. I need to look at that replay. Somebody better
'Cause-
clip that.
Yeah, what happens is that it's set, and then there's a delay, and then the wide fires in the original direction. So if you're moving a lot, chances are the wide is going to go in a completely strange direction.
Like Hobo was like basically standing still. That wide shot like right at him.
So that's what happens if you move just a little bit and then you stop, because the wide's already locked onto your original direction. Oh,
Really smart movement coming out
Like-
from Hobo.
that wide nerf definitely came in handy there. I think that was originally a hit. Needs to. Oh, he should have.
Hobo waited a little too long to get out.
That's the second
Yeah.
time in a row Hobo got hit in the exact position on the right wall.
No way.
Greeted for a charge
Oh.
basic.
Nice shot from Hobo though. It's now down to 2-2. We've seen this before against Hood versus Arc.
Oh,
Now
The
he's
wide-
down again. It's no
the
longer
tail end
even.
of wide hit him. Needs to move slowly. Avoided the charge basic there.
Yeah, and Hobo's gonna have to not get caught here
Needs
for
to
the
go
second time in
down.
a row.
He didn't do it again.
He needs to vanish.
Will he vanish? He vanishes.
He needs to stay still. Oh,
And he gets hit.
Stayed a little too still. And also, get
Vanish.
your
Oh.
predictions in. Right now, it's 7,000 to 10. Why are y'all letting this happen?
jeez.
Okay, I'll predict.
Whoa, wait, it's
Vanish?
probably not a good idea, honestly.
I predict 40 on Hobo.
True, Hobo is adapting. Hobo got
Oh.
this.
That was some good dodging. He skirted right through all of that wide and charge basic nonsense.
The thing
He
is,
tried to
though.
run through.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Yeah. None.
Okay, the thing is, Hobo's playing like so defensive, and QP's not gonna get hit until Hobo like really goes in for it.
Oh, should have
But
used
he gets
Vanish.
pressed.
But it's kind of like, what do you do? Because you... I mean, I think the solution is to just try to hold center screen as red. I think that's
You
the only thing
fight
that you
her.
can do.
You can fight her like Worm, but maybe even better. So like, if you start getting walled out, if you do start getting walled out, as said, those like long range isn't like the worst, or like not like max long range, but like slightly like mid range ish. It's not like the worst.
Mm.
But you can still kind of make things hard for Storm. At least I think so. At least I think so for Hood. I haven't gotten to fight Hood into Storm at like really low MF, like ever.
Yeah.
Now it's Game Freak into Frog, right?
Yup.
Alright, Game Freak is very comfortable with Hood, but he hasn't seen the Frog.
Yeah. Game Freak, I would say out of all the characters he fights, he has the hardest time against Hood, like in practice.
This is a real prediction thing. Get in here.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Can't believe it's Froge with Frog A.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Frog to accept the match.
It would be the sickest thing ever, queuing to spectate for a match. So you could like queue to spectate before the match starts.
Yeah, that
I
would be awesome.
highly agree. That's why we go to suggestions and balance and suggest
I'll literally agree.
OJJ Frog versus These Nuts Game Freak.
Walmart OJJ.
Oh, true. I'll have to vote against Game Freak.
I'll stand by.
I say Frog is gonna sweep. I just know it.
I don't know, Game Freak looking really nice nowadays. Frog hasn't fought this Game Freak. We're going in. Prediction still open. 10 points on Game Freak, 1,000 on Frog, the classic.
0.97. Guys, just if I could change my vote.
Oh, Lich, huh?
Statistically, you should probably vote for Game Freak at this point.
The odds are really good on Game Freak.
Very aggressive start, and ends up eating a melee hit.
The classic. The Frog.
I can't believe even Red Hood plays aggressive. Can't believe
Yeah.
this.
And
Defensive M&S just uh-oh.
I don't
Uh-oh.
know. Game
Wall
Freak's
is set back
kinda.
up.
Game Freak's kinda good.
The wall is set, and
No way.
Is this the
Frog-
matchup where Frog's Rust finally shows? Just might
He
be
certainly
it.
didn't show it when he shot that backwards basic at me.
True.
it's probably
Peak
over by
Frog.
now.
I don't know. Frog has brought these back. Just needs to consistently dodge along the back wall. Maybe even
The
cross.
No
Oh,
way.
manages to avoid not getting hit trying to contest that space, but the hole gets plugged back up anyway.
I don't know. I
No
told you
way.
Frog can
Oh.
win these. Frog has won these.
Oh, Game
Frog.
Freak's
No
still
way.
playing aggressive, but
Frog
then
is in the
box.
active.
I can't believe it. When did M&S get so hype?
Since forever.
Alright,
So
guys.
you're not allowed to. Oh wait, go ahead.
I'm gonna say Lich actually managing to macro those basic shots, which is a surprise.
Yeah, Game Freak uses a lot of like dead zone against everyone to move around. It's especially good against Red Hood because the more you move around, the less kunai pressure is.
Yeah.
Surprisingly though, he isn't
And-
dead-zoning Frog as much, but I think that's because of fear of Frog's melee.
There's definitely like Game Freak goes into
Oh,
phases.
counter melee.
There's like phases where Game Freak will just go into full walk on your opponent mode.
True.
Yep. And of course, Lich's pressure works, isn't she? She wants to just kind of go in, set up, and then get out. So she doesn't have to stop moving,
Oh,
except for very.
Nice dodging from Frog.
Oh.
honestly though, like Game Freak needs to fear the bottom wall. Like Frog's basics along the bottom wall have been 2 for 2 on Game Freak.
Yeah. If she fires it at an angle where one of the basics kind of just cuts off your retreat, that can be really scary, especially when knives are coming in.
Well, Frost is over.
He needs to vanish out.
Frog's like vanish choices are honestly pretty good, but like choices after the vanish situation are a little unfortunate at times. Like right here, needs to not get pushed into a tight space. Considering whether to cross, circles around and gets the hit.
That hit was really important because the walls were closing in.
Yeah, but Frog has some tough dodge. Oh, he just slide switches. That's great.
So I agree with that. And now he needs to hold that space.
But Game Freak going
But he's
in.
getting dead zoned. And Frog's not turning around. There we go.
Really good.
Nice vanish, but
He's
it's
using-
looking tough now. This is not a good
Oh.
position for Frog. This is some good dodging though.
Still winnable. Still winnable.
Frog is playing. He
Aw.
was fully dead zoned there. That was a perfect. He couldn't shoot him.
Yeah, he just could not get away.
And this is still the first game. I know it
Yeah.
has been kind of short, but it just feels so intense.
I don't know, we got close to min walls there.
Alright, and Game Freak definitely looking to chase Frog around a little bit. But no.
I'm not sure if I agree with Frog going into the
Inner
right side
wipes.
there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Frog does still have a lot of space though. Unfortunately, because of dead zoning, he just loses it all.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have vanished there most likely.
He chooses to vanish there instead. I would have preferred to have just done a
Uh.
full side switch without using the vanish. But I guess he expects to come off cooldown.
Yeah, very
Nice
good dodging. Oh,
Gets
the
a hit off.
Wow, that
Gets the setup.
crossfire was really satisfying.
I was gonna say, there's so much to keep track of here.
No
Kind of a bonk.
way. That's a bad bonk.
At this range, the red pressure isn't going to do much against someone like Game Freak, but Game Freak gets
Oh.
faked out and walks right down into the
Yeah.
basic.
Honestly, it's kind of playing out the timer, making sure wides expire. Oh,
Signature Frog hit there.
gonna cross him up.
Oh, and Game
Yup.
Freak just...
Can't believe it.
Yeah, it is definitely scary when knives and basic are firing at you from different angles like that.
How are we
Frog is doing. Oh, I'm desyncing.
Oh.
I think I did a little bit too there. That's interesting.
Frog is playing very well, but so far I'm noticing a weakness with the ability to dodge, maneuver around Lich's wide. He's been bonking almost exclusively on that.
Good basic, kind of. Oh, but he runs right into the flower, and then gets a revenge hit with kunai, I believe.
That looked like a really weird basic. Kind of reversed
yeah,
basic.
I was still spawning in, so I'm not sure.
Oh, I was expecting a vanish there, but he stands his ground.
It was a quick card.
Game Freak getting a little impatient, it seems like. These are long cards, and Frog is on the winning end of them, even though they're close. Not the last one, though.
I think he's trying to play close enough to skirt around basic, but not so close as to get randomly surprise hit by focus kunai.
Yeah, but now Frog is just walling Game Freak out. Game Freak looking for another way in, really wants that close-up butterfly. Settles with a center one and chases all the way through the vanish.
Yeah. Sets up a fairly big flower. Can't get into set up wide though.
Yeah, Game Freak's got to find a way in. Has flower now. Used it to dash through. Gets the corner butterfly, but Frog just side switches.
Not too sure if I agree with that side switch, but
You know, this is interesting. Oh, wait, never mind. I was gonna say Game Freak is low on butterflies, but I just didn't see them.
Side switch.
He's doing.
yeah.
I think
Glitch managing.
I think Frog's like doing pretty smart side switches. It's just that Game Freak is so quick to reposition as well.
Oh,
That felt like it was a burn. Like he definitely burned that vanish, but didn't want to.
oh,
Got hit here. He's down to 1 heart and
Yeah.
in a bit of a precarious situation right here.
yeah. Glitch has been
But this
managing
is-
to hold center for so long. Frog's mobility is super cut down.
The thing is though,
His-
Game Freak lacks a decisive butterfly to force like Frog to get hit. Finally gets
Yeah, he's.
a candidate there. That one's gonna help.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not enough. Frog can still redirect. The butterflies are actually too synced in this situation.
Oh. Needs to vanish out.
And now with the side switch,
gets
Game
a
Freak
lot of space.
basically starting over with the pressure. Oh, but
But Frog
Aw.
bonks. It's a very important bonk that saves Game Freak, probably.
I think the way those flowers were synced, or those butterflies were synced, was pretty rough. Space on the bottom gets plugged with basics though.
and Game Freak looking to just set up the wall and move forward, but again at the bottom wall, Frog so ready with those, catching Game Freak, always holding back.
Oh. Not too sure if I agree with those long-held basics, but this is
It's working out for Frog.
Yeah, and even though the long held, like the full charge basic had almost no chance of hitting, what it did do was make Game Freak like, it just scared Game Freak off. It prevented Game Freak from approaching because it would hit directly forward.
good
Game Freak
plan.
also does watch the full screen at all times. He's trying to watch, monitor his butterflies, and adapt his positioning. So seeing extra projectiles on screen can cloud your mind, and that might mess up his movements.
Oh yeah, I'm very weak to screen clutter myself. Oh,
Yeah, I can.
Night by wide.
Now Game Freak's in a bit of a bind. 1 heart against Frog with 3, and the walls are still far away.
Yeah, Lich does not have control of center. Although that might be changing.
It looks like Frog is trying to close this out. I can see. I was sensing more aggressive movement from him, but now he's being kind of locked down. If the walls weren't so closed
Oh,
now.
those two butterfly shots kind of converge together.
Yeah, and honestly though, Game Freak can still do it, but I definitely favor Frog. Like Game Freak can't get in.
Oh, there
you
we go.
Frog takes it out. That's game
Those-
2.
That was really good gameplay.
Heading into
Here we
game
go.
3.
Last try.
Game Freak's win condition definitely is just being able to survive long enough.
Yeah, just kind of holding center and waiting till the walls close in.
Honestly,
Kind of choking.
shouldn't be holding center like as a rigid concept, because if you're too stationary at center, then you will get overwhelmed and forced to back up. Like
True.
I think the power of Game Freak's game plan is that they circle the stage pretty much, almost like naturally.
Yeah, and I think how Red's offense works kind of forces you to circle as well, because the way her shots fan out, you kind of want to skirt around them.
Yeah, Game
Like you-
Freak's doing. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
I don't think I was gonna say anything. I kind of
Uh,
got distracted by the surprise hits there.
okay, well,
Yeah.
you see, they're gaming, and
Honestly, the secret
very good.
The secret to commentating Maiden and Spell is to ignore all the hits. Like, if someone loses the game, it doesn't matter. Just keep talking.
True. I agree with that Vanish, but
nice hit.
kind of surprise hit out of Vanish. That's surprising, yeah.
I prefer the shot of acknowledging the hits.
I will never acknowledge hits.
That's what I'm here for, bestie.
So true. Now Game Freak at a disadvantage, needs to find a way to set up in a bit of a rush, it seems like, chasing Frog
Okay.
around, but that's what Frog wants in this situation.
Yeah, okay, center's kind of open. Gonna set back up. I think that wide from Lich should be expiring soon. Frost kind of
Frog-
burned.
Yeah, Frog opted not to go for a screen switch, which seemed to work out in the beginning, but now it's definitely bad for him.
Yeah,
The flower does disappear though, so we can make his opportunity. Maybe not.
Aw.
Those so condensed.
What a charge.
And this is
Yeah.
a bad flower.
that's... He's gonna really have to play objective survive.
Uh-oh.
No way.
This is Frog's game to win now, though, after that hit. Just needs to fish for anything, but
Oh,
what was that, Frog?
oh.
Still
Oh,
close
that's
to-
that's it.
What was that?
I was gonna say the first basic kind of kept him in place, and then the second one sniped him when he couldn't move. Which,
Frog is really a sniper.
yeah.
Truly a bowman if I've ever seen one.
I still think Red's basic is absolutely busted, but she needs it, I guess.
She needs it. When do we get an arc basic buff? Basic
It
dash.
would be interesting.
Oh god, I would cry. I already cry when I fight you.
I don't know. I'll probably go back and watch my matches, but it feels like... I don't know.
If I had to comment on your match against Hobo, though, your game plan, like, completely changed, I think, when you looked at the amount of hearts you had. And that's
mean,
why Hobo
that's
could
what-
clutch it out.
That's kind of what you have to do as Arc. You have to kind of switch it up to keep them on their toes.
No,
Because-
your game plan went from scary to harmless when you were at 1 heart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how would you say that I was playing at first? Like, what was I doing that was scary?
Like, you were actively, like, like, you were just doing things. You were pressing buttons and, like, using wide and just like doing all of the arc things, but the moment you were at like 1 heart, all of that just disappeared, it feels like. And Hobo was just sitting there free to just press any buttons. And like, in a mash off, Red will always win.
Yeah, I guess it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like wide isn't good in the Red matchup.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to be fighting Cube?
Yep.
Coop? Quap?
Yeah, not necessarily wide in general, but like the entire, like, your entire pressure, just like, and that happens for a lot of players, right? But I think for Arc specifically against a character like Red, when both players are playing like scared for their lives on last heart each, Red will probably win the no game plan.
Yeah, because with Arc, you really do have to kind of be mid-screen or closer to have any presence.
So it's probably one of the hardest things, but Red coming out, okay. It's fine.
I'm not fighting a red, so I have to be the red.
True.
Yeah.
No way.
Frog in the tournament has buffed all the Red Hoods.
It's true. No way.
Alright, putting
Beans
the...
yellow color. I don't. Oh, go ahead. What?
No, it was not valuable at all. You gotta say something.
Let's see. I'm just saying that like this skin is actually a massive counterpick against me because I can't tell when the wides are active or not. The color difference does not work for me. I'm not used to it. I'm used to Purple Storm. So I'm really scared to approach the wides.
Oh, I missed the spectate, so I'll have to look at Twitch.
Oh, it's Discord stream time. It's been so long.
Let's see.
It's best of 5, by the way, but Javaro is balling right now. This is the
Oh, wow.
Javaro.
No way.
Jeez.
But the wall's closing in like crazy.
This is the Javaro that top forward the most stacked tournaments in 2021.
He's gonna stop moving so wide doesn't catch up. Oh, what?
That was wacky. What's happening?
This is crazy. They're both just running around, throwing stuff at each other. And the walls start happening. I'm not sure if I don't agree with just QP not taking the chance to set up more walls during Vanish.
Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know. I didn't exactly see what QP did, but did they hold wide?
Oh no, I couldn't make it.
It's happening.
Like, I think a lot of storms just hold wide during Vanish.
Maybe.
But the way QP does it, I think, yeah, I would also disagree with. Like, they switch from widing to charge basing too soon so that they don't get the benefit of either. It feels like.
Yeah, because now you really have to hold wide for it to really have any effect.
Yeah.
And just surprise hit with it as much anymore.
But
Oh,
QP
cool.
gets the wall down, widing, and Javaro does not get sniped. Huge.
Oh, runs into wide. That's that.
Damn, Javaro, you have 100% of the predictions.
No way.
Uh-oh.
Do it, QP. Become Frost. I know you want to do it. I can feel it.
I don't know. I don't think anybody can say that Red isn't a good character anymore.
Or respect for
I
Mega
can.
Blues.
Okay, I'm in.
High in.
High Blues.
I'm not using green bow or blue bow. I'm using red bow.
The tier above.
QP not even gonna tell me.
Random select, you won't. Oh, QP has the choice.
Uh-oh.
Stay. No
Tell
way.
QP to random select stage.
Let's
Hey,
go.
are we gonna get Aqueduct?
Alright, let's see how my red hood goes.
Oh, okay. Slightly storm advantaged for the color.
What about red hood?
Wait, did your stage desync? What did you get?
I got awakened.
Yeah, I got awakened.
Oh, I got, what is it? The
Got
EX1
Awakened.
stage.
No way. Blue's desyncing.
Hit him with a mix-up.
Hit him with a yonky schwonky.
Rain, please! Oh,
I
Okay.
did
Javaro,
it.
Javaro pulled the hobo dessert. It's so over.
I'm sorry. I'm downloading all of the hood styles to beat QP.
Downloading
save your
using
DS for
the
later.
Secret Sun tech?
oh! I was gonna say... Kinda sat in the corner while Frost was in... I mean, I keep saying Frost. While Storm was in post-hit.
Okay, Javaro,
flinch.
what's happening?
I don't know.
You're downloading too much of Hobo.
It's true. I should go back to my frog file.
This is what we meant by downloading the player.
Oh, I can't make
that was,
it while closed.
Yeah, that
in.
was impossible. The way those two charge basics overlaid, you wouldn't have been able to.
Oh, Javaro doesn't get
Ooh.
tricked. What a master of dodging right there.
To get through, those wides were inactive, so I don't think they were a threat.
Oh man,
Ooh.
just run through the gap.
Good.
Oh, trying to fake it
Oh.
out almost makes it
Ah,
through.
that was a tight dodge.
It
Possible,
was.
but tight. I would say you need to get out of that corner ASAP and start chasing Storm around.
The problem though is Hood's melee kind of doesn't really exist, and Storm has some nice melee.
True. But you can't just sit in the corner like that. You need to at least...
I will admit, I'm quite a bit of a corner player.
Good micro.
Oh, the railguns are coming in. Doing it
No
for the
way.
goal, but
My
oh,
vanish didn't come out.
That.
offensive advantage coming in. We'll see if it pays off.
Oh,
And now Javaro playing from the back foot needs to get around these potential walls, but QP deciding not to wall. Javaro slightly offensive vanish, unable to get anything from those knives.
good use of focus. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
That was a frog-esque basic right there. Damn, it's loud outside. You're gonna hear sirens soon.
That's the sign of the police. Probably gonna have to vanish out.
Oh, I could have went down. Shoot.
No vanish on the table, still a second away at that time, 2 seconds away at that time.
That was a true.
I tried to greed.
Yeah, fighting Storm is super tough, especially when all she wants to do is sit at full screen and throw walls like that. Don't back off.
The very Minkle style of playing.
Eh? Seems like QP doesn't want to stick to the sit at full screen tactic for some reason.
I don't know.
Oh, there it goes. Ooh, good job finding that gap.
Oh shoot, I should have
Uh,
gone sooner.
Oh, he missed that hit. The walls are closed in.
Yeah, I feel like this is like the we didn't see closed walls last game almost at all. And funnily enough, it kind of seems a little favorable for Javaro in the player matchup when it's closer walls.
Yeah, what just because I guess red actually has a chance to hit.
Yeah, the
I'm just more
max
comfortable
range,
at close walls.
the max range attempts like not working out too well, but the close range ones kind of funny because Storm would theoretically be better at checkmating up close, but
Yeah. But I guess having a chance to fight back is better.
yeah.
Oh, survive until vanish. Yep. I don't know. I don't think I agree with those focus knives.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a bonk.
Javaro may be a little scared by the Stormlight there.
I couldn't make it.
Oh,
Good decisions from
That was a
QP
bonk.
coming out. QP trying to start up the walls again, but Javaro's sorta interrupting. Needs to get more of those. Oh, this is a scary wall. No, it falls apart at the top. QP finally patches it up, forcing the vanish though.
oh, got a little too greedy there.
We need to bring back Super Snipe.
True.
Don't you agree, Oli?
Nah, I like the new one.
Good job.
And Javaro in position to take this game, and
Aw,
QP
and
just
sits on
runs.
top of a wide. think that was due to Storm not respecting knives and not respecting wide.
Damn, skilled bowman who is obviously better. Javaro, you're so toxic. I bet you're on the bow boards.
So
Yeah,
don't
I
back
totally
away.
was on the billboards.
He's backed away and immediately cornered.
Yeah, back away is not as effective against QP.
QB trying to reset
Keep
the
run
walls.
forward. No.
And QP cleaning up the gameplay a little bit in this particular game. No vanish available at that time for Javaro, and QP's about to sweep this one.
Javaro just a little scared, I think.
Little
Yeah.
bit.
But QP went for the true checkmate there, and Javaro got vanished, so that was an interaction.
Storm just menacingly approaching with the held charge basic.
Yep.
Yep.
No way,
that
QP
was-
almost dodged all of that.
Oh, that was really good. But no way out of that.
No
Oh.
way.
Bit of a hill to climb for Javaro in this particular game. Still up in the set though, and just
Just
gets hit in the
cornered.
corner.
Yeah.
And overall, the Javaro
Bonks
game
with the wide.
plan just so dependent on QP bonks right now. Like when the walls close in, there's more reliable hits, but right now
Needs to-
it's kind of just like praying.
Needs to get out of that corner. Try to keep the doppelganger below you so that the horizontal walls don't form.
Oh, I couldn't make it.
And QP going for the melee. Javaro gets out, but uses vanish, so could end up in a scary situation here if the clone puts up walls. But no, QP going for the check with the tap basic.
Clone just a little too far away from the wall to plug the gap effectively.
Javaro just constantly microing. Has vanish right now. Just needs to not get sniped.
I think that wide change definitely impacting the matchup.
Oh,
Gives you a little-
100%.
Definitely gives you a chance to at least straight up run without having to worry about getting wide sniped.
Alright, big decision for Javaro for this final game.
Play arc. I know you want to.
Staying fraud bow.
Can you really say it's frog bow if it's not green?
Fraud.
Oh.
Low key though. I wonder if Javaro can just like stall out this first.
Oh, did a
Card.
good job kind of avoiding the corner.
Like if you think about it, the longer you stall and the more walls close in, the more you can like depend on bonks.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and
Oh,
Javaro,
wide became-
spawned.
Javaro was so close to making it out there. Needed a little
I
more.
became active just a little too early.
Oh, QB going for tricky movement, but Javaro
Stay
not
away from the
falling for
corner.
it. Javaro making it out of the corner. Still has to dodge the tap basics, but the tap basics not connecting on QP's end as the walls close. Javaro has vanish available, just needs to not get caught by QP here.
Oh, QP manages to dodge the knives closing in. That's not dodgeable.
Javaro trying to find a snipe on QP, but
Oh, runs into a wide that was covered up by something.
Can't make it.
Oh,
Oh,
those
shit, I
close
could've-
in.
yeah, a lot of basic greed coming in, but is it really greed or is it necessary? That's the question.
Oh,
And Javaro trying to snipe QP, QP not getting sniped.
Oh,
And
good
really
job
nice
running
run
through.
but
Gets scared and runs into the charge basic.
Alright, Illy, what do you think?
Excellent gameplay by both players.
Oh, that railgun was a little scary.
Thanks for the insight, Illy.
Welcome.
Oh my god, I just watched it hit me again.
What?
This matchup is really close.
I didn't even see that wide. Oh, did not finish. Surprise bonk.
If you think about it, because Jafar got the hit here, has vanish up for the next interaction.
True.
So that was an offensive vanish, not a defensive one, and Jafar was just insanely smart and saw the future.
No way.
That's so Javaro.
True.
So Raven, but it's Javaro.
Exactly.
I messed up my
Aw.
movement. It didn't hold as long as I wanted it to.
Oh, and gets the hit along the
Oh.
wall. Red so scary.
QP is playing a little more aggressively than he needs to, I think.
And Jafar gets a snipe. Last card.
Oh. Let's go. It's down to the wire.
Honestly, it all depends on like the momentum of the early game.
Yeah, I think definitely trying to avoid getting cornered early is super important.
And also like it's such a snowball effect. The less you get hit,
Yeah.
the more the walls close in, the more chances you get to do funny red stuff. At max range though,
Yeah.
QP not gonna get hit so easily with the flash depth coming in. Jafar just
Oh.
waits, vanishes for safety, but that could cost him.
Oh,
It's actually an offensive vanish.
needs to.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You read me.
a little too slow.
And QB just catching Javar's movement.
No Y's on the screen.
Oh my god, I greeted. I can't believe it didn't work. I came
He win.
close.
That was down to the last game.
That last card was not close, but the rest of them were. Oh man, I need to get used to Red Hood more.
I think I need to start fighting more Red Hoods too, because there are a lot of them.
Is it grand finals yet?
There's losers
No.
finals.
Who would I have been
Okay.
fighting and lose? Would I have been fighting Game
Yep.
Freak? Ah, I could have made it to Grands. If I could have gotten past QP and Game Freak, but I couldn't get past QP, which means I can't get past Game Freak. There's no chance. I don't know who I want to win more. Frog or Game Freak or QP. Alright, I can finally stop recording now, I think.
I just realized it's a really dumb thing where I play winners finals before losers semifinals. Actually, no, that's a smart thing. Wait, is it a dumb thing? No, that's a smart thing. Never mind, never mind.
Mm.
Thought I made people play too much in a row, and QP is playing a few in a row, but whatever. Could be worse.
You were right, momentum was deciding who was winning the games.
I mean, that's just Storm, I think. As a character.
I think Red Hood is the pick, though. It does so much better than Frost.
I don't know. I really think Storm is the best character in the game.
After this
But-
change...
She can still throw checkmates though.
Yeah, I know, but like after this change, I think Lich is hard winning matchup. Not like hard winning, but I thought Lich was slightly winning before.
Yeah.
I thought Storm was winning. I think it's even now.
Really?
Yeah. It's harder for Storm to win, like, execution-wise, but I think Storm has more, like, kit advantage. But now they're even, so it's kind of like Frost and Worm, and that Storm has to work harder to get an even matchup.
Oh, Game Freak gets read by QP.
I don't know. This is making it look pretty Storm dominant.
Game Freak though won their earlier meeting, so it's up to QP to prove it.
I think the Lich is respecting Wide a bit too much.
Oh,
A butterfly shot in the face.
that was a pro butterfly. That butterfly forced flash step too.
Oh, that was close.
No
Didn't
way.
respect Wide quite enough there.
Honestly though, like general game plan wise, Game Freak just doesn't feel as free as they did in their first matchup. The way they're playing.
You mean like across sets or across like what? Like just today?
Yeah. Like I feel like when they fought QP in winners, yeah, the Game Freak gameplay felt more freeform.
It did. I think that was. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't even know if I was
dodging
watching that.
really well.
Oh, but he
but
gets
then
meleeed.
meleeed.
Yeah, Game Freak really wanted to go for a basic there, probably. Kind of greeted with the moves coming out though.
Yeah, butterflies are so good. They stop Storm from setting up walls too freely.
Oh, more greed coming out from Game Freak.
Oh. He's gonna have to burn flower. Yeah. Not a terrible setup.
I don't know though against QP. Oh, QP almost getting trapped, but dodging
wait.
just enough.
Gets scared and then backs right back into the basic, it seems. It was a good aggressive setup.
Yeah, and honestly though, I'm saying honestly way too much. But
For real?
for real.
No, but
To be perfectly honest, to be truthful, I think
On observation, we see.
is that Game Freak might have to. No one picked it up. It's so over.
It is, so we just
sorry.
move on.
If it was a joke, it went over my head.
I feel like QP powered up a little bit.
Maybe.
You gave QP too much power.
I think so. Like he was on track. He wasn't on track before, and I fought him, and he got so strong. But Game Freak also powered up.
They're taking it seriously.
Oh, but
He realized.
it feels like Game Freak is just.
He didn't take the chance to get out of the corner and then got clinched.
I hate to say it over and over again, but like the Game Freak gameplay just feels so rigid now, and it's like Game Freak notices it and is going for offense. But like when they go for offense, it feels so predictable, and QP's catching it every time.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just so
I think he's too uncomfy.
It's
He's greeting.
so different.
He's uncomfy. Not M&S comfy.
MS uncomfy.
He says he plays better uncomfy, but I've been watching him play. I think he plays better comfy.
Good micro. He's too.
Well, QP takes that one as well. It is now 2-0.
Taking no time to think. Game Freak's gonna need to change it up here, or else QP's gonna run away when he gets an immediate hit. And Game Freak proceeding to set up butterflies on opposite ends and gets another hit. We'll see where Game Freak goes next. Maybe wanting to go to the bottom left and gets.
He gets a wide snipe.
Just immediate 1, 2, 3.
QP wants to stop that momentum and melees him. But Game Freak still has 2 hearts left, even though he got hit by a wide.
You gotta respect Wide at least a little bit.
Just needs.
Are we
Especially
gonna
when she's
see-
been holding it.
We might see the classic, like, sweep to reverse sweep. QP opting to hold on to the vanish. Or flash step. But he might try and run through. No, he's going to hold on to it as long as he can. He wants to use it strict for defense, like right here.
Huh?
But not enough, and he gets hit. Game Freak's probably feeling really good about that first card. This might be the momentum that he needs. This game's already going a lot better for QP than the last one.
Yeah, and Rem and chat agreeing that Game Freak's gameplay in the first 2 games definitely felt a little different. Not comfy, as Javaro would say.
Oh, tried to get a little too greedy with that melee there.
Oh, and
Oh, X into the wide.
I don't know, Game Freak's gotta find
He needs to start.
the comfy gameplay.
He needs to start respecting that wide once it's been channeled.
He's really getting hit by wide, which is strange, because Game Freak is usually very good about dodging wide, but he's a pretty big advocate that this change to wide screwed over his dodging. Although that was back when it was transparent, so maybe things are different now.
Yeah.
Like, well, Game Freak usually in this matchup and player matchup, their movement like just flows. They're just moving. They're never like standing still predictably and just like jerking forward.
It almost looks like keyboard movement in a sense.
Funny how QP's the keyboard player among them.
I know, it's like their roles have reversed.
Lich is getting
Oh,
checkmated.
huge flower.
Oh,
Just needs to survive a little longer.
nope, that's that.
Not enough.
Lich just could not get out of that little setup.
Potential final card for Game Freak here. Needs to hang on. I'm not sure
No.
if I agree
Gets
with
hit by
that.
wide.
Didn't respect wide.
These wides are really taking him out. It's got to be a mental toll to know that you've gone from being able to dodge the wides to not being able to.
Game Freak really going for that top right butterfly. Not fully in, but safe enough. And now needs to not get trapped here. Gets flower to get out. But now doesn't have the flower.
There we go. Screen cut off. Not quite.
That was a safe flower, but might
I'm
need
not too
the
sure if I agree
cooldown.
with going at the bottom there.
Has flower to bail him out, so he can just move forward. Almost catches
Oh, I
QP, but QP with the awareness and the flash step doesn't get caught by the crossfire.
Kind of trying to misdirect.
UP now up a heart.
Oh, those
Gold
basics
last card.
converged.
QP up 2 hearts.
Game Freak.
This might be the first time that QP actually sweeps Game Freak.
Oh, bonk.
Not to say
Takes
that
a
it
little
wasn't
time to set up.
close.
Game Freak just needs to be so careful here, but
His setup is starting
Oh.
to do the work for him.
the
Needs to respect wide.
the setup's starting to disappear.
Nope. It's
Game Freak needs to go in for the setup because right now QP is not just gonna get simply hit. Oh,
needs to respect wide.
Oh,
No,
he gets hit by wide.
I don't agree with greeting movement that much, but
And it comes down, QP wins a 3-0, but a close one. My monitor fell asleep mid-match. Oh my
what is
god.
that BM?
What a thing to say. Thought I lost. Wait, it happened then? No. Why am I getting Weiss type more than...
Honestly though, at the end it wasn't greedy movement. It was necessary greed. Like you have to go in there.
I can't. Oh, this tournament really has just been something else. So yeah, you can't go back. Like it's over. Tournaments have to be of this scale from now on.
Alright, predictions are up for grand finals, the big one. QP versus Froge.
uh-oh. I'm betting Froge.
I believe in Frog, but honestly, I kind of want Frog to lose just for the sole reason that if he loses, he might come back and try and win again. If Frog wins, I think he'll leave forever.
Frog put his points in Frog. No QP believers? This is tragic.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I can't unbet when I do bet.
No Frog
Yo, is that
believers.
Jacob from Brain Power?
Yo, it's Jacob from Brain Power.
I can't believe it. All right, here we go. It's Eiley versus Max.
Wait,
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 what?
what?
Yeah, that's what's on my screen right now. So far, Eiley is actually down a heart versus Max.
Wait,
Did I miss
Very
this?
early on.
Grenz is starting, guys.
What? This isn't Grands? Oh my god.
I have to commentate? I thought I don't have to
Illy,
commentate.
get in here.
Eiley, like,
Fine.
come on, Eiley. Okay, wait. Eiley left that match and Game Freak had a heart up. Does that mean that Max wins?
Game Freak had a hard up?
No, Eiley won. Eiley lost a heart against Max, and then Eiley left. Is that a DQ for Eiley? Does Max win?
Possibly.
I think that's a flex for Mac.
Yeah, let's just get this game on.
He's like, I never lose.
I've literally never I don't remember it. When I was born, I won.
No, you clearly lost.
I can't believe it.
Alright.
Eiley didn't counter with the whatever noob. If that was me, I would have been whatever noob.
Whatever, fruit. Alright,
What?
Oh, see, aggressive frog. Scary.
going into grand finals, we have QP in the winner side. Wait,
Yes.
QP in the loser side.
I can say QP set his clone all the way on the other side of the screen, but now it's in the middle, so this should be pretty scary.
You know the lower
Yes.
lower clone cooldown is so.
Storm did not deserve to get buffed. I don't know who was talking into Mino's ear, but
And we've got grand finals.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm back yet again.
Top 3 Maiden
Oh
and
my.
Skull commentator of all time. Also, wait, give me a second. I'm gonna say, Max, you and Mega Blues are literally the same commentator.
Why?
Mega Blues is just like earlier you.
In what regard? Like he commentates like me?
Sorta.
we're literally the same person. Sorry.
But like a very early version of you.
Oh, Frog's getting ready to turn on the cheat engine. I can already tell.
I can complain some about Sun if you want to make it even more similar.
Let's make this to the ARC podcast. But no,
Yeah.
bunks into wide.
At Magical Mountain, when these two played, Frog like was like, this is the hardest set of my life or whatever, like of the tournament, because
These
the QP lag was always a factor.
Wait, they played
In my
each other?
opinion, their set at Magical Mountain was the best set of the whole event, I think. It was
Can't
pretty
even
good.
remember.
It was a fantastic display of skill from Frog, living at min walls for a very extended period of time and winning.
Oh boy.
Don't let Frog know you said that.
Frog is playing very aggressively and not letting QP set up checkmates for too long.
Quite a contrast from my style, actually.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was saying that you have to do. You have to stay on her.
I keep wanting to say I have no idea how he's avoiding the wide snipes, but that's because they're not active. That's half the reason. The other half is just avoiding them.
I feel like this new nerf is pretty huge.
Yeah, and she
I'm-
needed it.
I'm
Oh.
happy with it.
Yeah,
She
not
needed
that she
it.
didn't need it. She did need it, but it does seem pretty impactful. I feel like it's
Yeah.
going to make this matchup in particular a lot easier for Hood. It'll probably make Sun easier too.
I think it makes Lich more Lich winning, definitely.
Really? I think it
It's-
doesn't it matter like the more the character wants to be moving, the more the nerf is impactful. Does Lich like to move a lot against Storm?
No, but like I think with the lower Lich cooldown, I think the only like I think a lot of Storm's hits would come from wide before because of
You-
Lich escaping walls with Flower Dash.
I
And
mean,
you really see Frog taking advantage of the time where wide isn't active to move around. And I think the more comfortable people get with a nerf, the more they'll start doing this, and Storm's relative power will go down.
yeah.
Storm might finally have losing matchups.
I still think we should definitely keep the conversation open that Lich might be broken and need some changes.
Okay, it can be open, but
Nah.
I still think Lich is okay.
Yeah, I think Lich is
Wow.
top 3, but broken.
I think the whole game could be reworked.
True.
100%.
I still think Arca needs some adjustments.
Wait, Frog went crazy
Good word
until
for
the
it.
checkmate happened.
What about focus debuff spawns a defensive only clock with half cooldown, but it still gets rid of your debuffs?
Frog won that?
Whoa, yep. Frog
It is
crazy.
something.
And I could see that. I could see Arca needs something.
I think current arc's pretty strong though, but if you insist that she isn't, that's where I would look.
Let's see. My issues with her are that
Why did this turn into the ARC podcast?
Okay,
This is
so-
grand final.
because
This is grand- no
It's
more
her
balance
beauty.
talk. No more
Um,
balance talk.
But let's see. Just for now, let's commentate on this. So they're playing neutral. QP going in for some reason. I guess QP is scared of.
That.
You know what? I was thinking earlier about a hidden buff of Hood and like something that makes her strong that I've never heard someone mention before, and that's the way it interacts with defensive specials. So when you're playing against a character like Depth or Storm or Lich, one of the checkmate characters, you know when you have to defensive special, but against Hood, because she doesn't have checkmates, it's just all focused around bonks. You can't use defensive specials as effectively. You just kind of have to like preempt it when you feel endangered, and a lot of times it wasn't really necessary, or you don't get it in time.
Yeah, usually as Arc, when I defensive special, it's just because I want to either stall out the timer, or I think I can Lance Clock.
Oh yeah, especially as Arc with how slow that defense move is, especially.
Yeah.
Seems like you could never really reactively clock against Hood.
Yeah, you can't. You literally can't.
Damn, Millie. We let the M's talk to each other for 2 seconds and back to Arcanist.
Guys, yeah,
Hey,
no more.
Who are the M's? Wait.
Or-
I tried.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't talk about Arcanist that much. I'm not a Arc.
Y'all just have too
Guys,
much
only-
synergy.
We're only talking about
much of a
Stone Dead now,
menace.
okay? Alright, QP falling behind in the match. I'm kind of surprised Frog's keeping up because QP's been grinding M&S like pretty religiously, and Frog like they kind
Has-
of bounced the game and left.
Frog
Has
just
Yeah.
QP been grinding? Because I don't see QP grind a lot.
QP's always on.
He's in here every week. Also, though, I think something definitely can be said where it's probably easier to maintain your skill with Hood because Hood's not the most difficult
because
character.
relatively she's very easy to
I
play.
think playing it the way Frog is playing it is pretty hard, though. You can play Hood like with bad setups, but Frog makes good setups, which I think is kind of hard, actually.
Yeah, I have a ton of respect for Frog. I think he is the best Hood the game's ever seen in terms of game plan,
Oh.
and it's really incredible.
I was gonna say these melees are kind of rough.
Yeah, they do pretty logical things.
Storm needs a flash step, but
QP.
manages to get out without.
Yeah, QP's dodging is so good right now until it turns into a bonk fest. And I feel like every card Frog has won, it's QP bonking twice in a row.
Yeah, Storm is just so fast, you can't really checkmate her. She has to bonk. So,
It really
That's a
is a
flash
momentum-based
step?
matchup.
and
Yeah,
that's
I think
down to-
Frog's getting a little bit too carried away with trying to kill Storm. Like, you can't really. You have to defend yourself first because right there he just let himself get checkmated to try and put
Oh.
more pressure on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
if you saw the situation at the end of last card where Frog was trapped and was just running backwards, last card it doesn't matter, but I actually think an important optimization I don't see enough against Storm is in that situation, don't try to run away. Just immediately run into the energy and get hit so you can be invincible closer to center screen. Like right now, Frog, if he didn't have DS, should have just run into it and gotten hit immediately.
I can agree with that. Oh, bonks into
Yeah, I think
something.
Blue said something like that earlier.
Yeah, I think it's especially important for characters with long defensive special cooldowns like Sun and Arc. Lower DS characters, maybe you don't need to do that as much. So you can maybe run away and get your DS back.
I think like a small other matchup thing is Red wants the walls to close in.
Are you sure
Yes,
about that?
absolutely. This is one of my most certain takes. And
Yeah,
it's
Red really, really, really wants to be at mid screen because her basic Honestly, it comes out so fast that if she starts charging and Storm starts charging, it's pretty likely that the Storm is just going to eat it in the face.
I don't think Hood
I-
wants to exist like, at any point in the game.
That's true, but it feels like it's like this, okay? So let's say at like completely max walls.
Yeah.
Let's like assign arbitrary values to Storm and Hood's power levels, okay? And let's say like at min wall, Storm is like 10 times stronger, but like the Hood pressure is also like a few times stronger, and I think that makes a difference. Like because at higher and higher levels of play, you're not gonna get nearly as many bonks full screen.
I feel like keyboard Storm is the best you can hope for in terms of getting bonks, though.
Really was an exceptional dodge by Frog on his first heart, followed by getting read by QP, which is really unfortunate for him.
Frog just
Just
stepping
wanted
on
to
the bottom
know.
wall, not trying to get hit by wide.
Oh, very good dodging by QP.
And Frog
He's really
unable to.
micro.
Oh,
You know, Frog seems to not be pressing wide all that much, and that's kind of surprising because I think when I play Storm, having wide from Hood on screen just makes it so you have less freedom to move.
Yeah,
And-
it's just one more thing you have to look at.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like it almost feels like an opportunity cost. Like it feels like you want to just put that much extra like actual immediate pressure on QP. Like I think it's better to be putting down the wides, but when I was playing the matchup anyway, it felt like if I pushed wide, that gave QP an extra second to move out of the way, and then I'd lose a setup that I might have otherwise been able to get a hit with, or save myself the pressure
Yeah.
that QP could give.
Frog's
Well, I think
basic
there's a
greed
certain-
finally paid off, by the way.
I think there's a certain time you have to hit wide, which is before kunai, because then you can cancel the attack delay with it. That's when you hit wide. If you hit it other
Yeah.
times, there's too much of an attack delay for it to be useful. Except
Okay.
there are these random setups sometimes where people will press it after basic, so you run into it. I think Ox does that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's scary to me.
Gives up
Because
3
especially
hearts,
when you're far away. Oh, that was a really good dodge. Gets clipped by
followed by a
wide.
wide.
I think what happened there was Frog was anticipating wide from the clone, which had a dead zone, but it just so happened to also be a wide from Storm proper, which was out of the dead zone.
The set is
Two
so
of them
messed up.
overlap.
It feels like QP's winning more interactions, but Frog's winning the interactions when it matters.
Oh.
Yeah,
Surprise
that's
melee.
probably how it's going. However, QP may actually win here.
I
It's
don't
very
think Frog
close.
needed to DS there.
I'm also noticing Frog is the only Red Hood who sometimes does not use all of his kunais. I think that's more of an accident than not. But
No, I've definitely seen Ox do it.
Yeah, Hobo
That was a
also.
newbie decision
really,
when he
Okay.
didn't use it for
Oh,
some reason.
and one good thing I see Frog also doing is hanging close to the clone so he can rapidly move and direct the shots into opposite directions to avoid the checkmate.
Yeah, I think clone hugging, or at least semi-clone hugging, is going to get way stronger with the new wide.
Yeah.
Because previously you had to sit inside the static dead zone indicator to not get wided, and then you had to react to basic. But now you can just camp slightly farther away, so it's easier not to get basics, but you also won't get hit by wide.
Absolutely. But it's also hard when clone is set up against the wall like that, because then you can't get above it.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh
Weird
no.
yeah, uncharacteristic mistake from Frog, and QP is at a slight lead, so if QP can
See,
get
the
like
wide-
a wall here, it's probably
the wide-
the first game for QP coming out.
Yeah. I was gonna say the wide was not active there, so
You know, Frog
Like,
is
that was-
making charged basics look good. Usually when hoods do that, it's just terrible, but somehow Frog makes it work and be good.
He knows how to aim. I don't know where it comes from.
I think like it's just Frog's signature. How he manipulates basic, no one else does it.
oh, very good. And those diverging basic from Storm.
No wides.
There is one
Aw.
other hood player I know of that likes to use a lot of charged basic, but You'll never see that player in bracket.
Oh, what was that?
He actually takes it. It appeared to be a wide, but it could have also been in charge basic.
What's the score?
2-1.
2-1 for Froge.
Oh yeah, Saya. If you ever get around to making your VOD site, you should look at MeltyDB because I think it's a slightly more in-depth version of like the Guilty Gear one.
All
To
right.
give you some ideas. It includes stuff like searching for which player won the match and locals versus online. Although that one doesn't matter for M&S.
It's gonna matter when we hold the side event at like Evo
Oh, that was really
or
good micro
CEO.
from QP. And
CEO.
runs right into the wide.
I swear it's gonna happen.
That would be cool.
When's
Yes.
when is CEO again?
It's not gonna happen anytime soon.
See, and this is why you put up the wide, because QP ran into it twice now.
Yeah, Frog's earning. I say earning. Frog's getting so many bonks from the wide. Like I don't know why they weren't out at all last card.
Yeah. Oh, Saya, the TO. There's this game called Project P that's going to come out soon. You need to host tournaments for it when it does, at least one.
Oh,
Aren't there
Was
enough
not expect-
TOs? Like, isn't that big enough so that people will host anyway?
Well, just like one for the community to play it. I think, like the M&S community.
Maybe, probably.
I think that would, because I was in the beta for it. It's an incredible game and it's really easy to pick up. Highly recommend.
what's the game called again?
Project P.
Oh,
Is it a fighting game?
No details available to the public at all aside from the name.
it's a
No
game.
way.
Play it.
Oh yeah, there's
Well,
artwork of the characters getting released.
How are
You
you
can
gonna
look
tell
at
me it's a
their-
good game then?
Well,
Can't
because it's
believe
coming
this.
out really soon. Like,
So it's
Ruined
just
the
like
surprise.
you literally don't even know what.
I know it's
no,
good.
I know what it is. I played the game. I know what it is.
Oh, but you're not allowed to
Good.
tell us.
Well, I'm not allowed to tell you, yeah. But it's a good
Aw.
game, and you should be on the lookout.
It's a competitive tower defense game.
I actually encountered another M&S player in the beta, Roussel, if you remember Roussel
Oh.
at all.
I do not.
So far, QP is down 1 card, 2
Oh.
heart, 3 hearts.
I don't know how Frog does it.
Just those.
It's like
Frog
it's
is
like
so
Frog's
good.
getting demolished, and then Frog just pulls out like an entire game out of nowhere.
Frog's
It really is
basic
something.
is just built different.
He's really basic. Like I don't know how he's redirecting his basic in a way that I don't think should be. It doesn't seem like it should be possible. Like Frog can't do that, but he's doing it.
Frog just needs one hit to take the tournament.
He really
Oh.
wants it too. He's starting to go for it. You can feel it.
Oh.
Maybe greeting a little too much. QP
I
has.
He's a
know,
little too
he's-
confident.
He just wants to get out.
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
and-
And then there's the wide.
good games to Frog. When's the last time Frog entered a tournament without a prize pool? Like stat guy? When's the last time that happened?
Before the Start GG era.
So
Well,
nobody's allowed to
obviously.
call
Like a year
Frost-
ago.
I keep saying Frost. No one's allowed to call red wide bad anymore.
I never did. It's annoying.
I can't believe Frogier.
Rude.
Wait,
Well,
Frog definitely entered ATM 39. Yep, there it is.
wait, he entered that one too?
That was the money one.
Oh. Should get Frog to enter ATM coming up this time.
He's not gonna do it.
One tournament's
What?
probably more than we could have. Like, what's the odds that the one tournament Mega Blues enters is also the one that Frog decides
Frog
to enter?
entered because of Mega Blues.
It was 100%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was 100% the odds.
Frog was like, "Oh, I can't let him win."
Why? I don't know why Frog entered.
That's why, because Blues joined.
Wait, did the
But,
last?
like, why did he want to enter? 'cause
The
of Blues?
last tournament that Frog entered that didn't have a prize pool was Beta Spell back in April 21.
Wow.
Over a year ago. Frog and Ox.
Who are those?
Fox, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, congratulations.
Good job,
I
Frog.
don't think I should have.
Congratulations, Shinji.
I don't think I should have won that, but
Fox.
didn't.
Okay,
Sidekick him
so,
out.
so Frog, did you agree with the statement that you lost way more but you won the games?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
What
Fox.
So
No.
true.
What?
Get-
Literally.
What?
What?
I think My best moment was against Savara with the when I got that really cool backward shot that shouldn't have happened. Like,
yeah.
Yo, how did you do that? Who taught you that?
it's like frame perfect. I don't know. I've been looking through the code recently, so
Yeah,
I've been
it's
getting the
Oh,
position.
if only.
it's like a super that you can only activate on last hit with a special input.
It had enough meter.
Yeah, you have to like buffer wide, like hold the button down, and then
You can charge it.
and then
Oh,
you
is that what max attack delay does? It lets you like buffer
Yeah.
your attacks more.
You put that to negative 500.
Oh, I see. So it it shoots early.
Max
It
is
shoots before you even press the button. I don't know how Mino coded it.
Max is
It's
hunting
pretty
down
crazy.
MNS players as
Okay.
we speak.
This storm change cannot continue any further. It
Why?
needs to back up. It's so bad. I don't think I should have won that. There were so many times where the wife just flew over me and didn't hit me.
Well, it's because Wide cheats.
Well,
Like it was inactive and it went through you.
yeah, they didn't seem bullshit wides.
Like,
I was being careless and getting rewarded for it.
like
'cause
if you let me find the clip that I posted that convinced Mino to change it. Give me 1 second.
Oh, also,
Alright,
I
thanks
still
for
get to
having me.
fight- I still get to fight them, right?
Thanks, Ox, for the incredible
I-
insight.
I don't. There was like there's times when I'm checkmated and there's like a tiny sliver of hope, like an escape route or whatever. Normally you would run through it, but you have a risk of just getting hit by a wide. But that risk is like
Yeah.
doesn't exist anymore. You can just run through. You won't get hit by the wide. It's just too huge of a dead zone. It just feels generally really safe to run around Storm while she's basicking. Like there's no fear anymore.
I
You
would
can-
agree
see.
with that.
The first wide is basically nothing. It's almost just like it's like your indicator to stop moving.
I
Which
know.
Before,
it's
which
actually
before
true.
it was kind of a read almost. Like you kind of had to do it on instinct. But now it's like, oh, they're whiting now, and the first wave probably would have hit you, but it doesn't.
I uploaded it to the MNS channel. You can take a little peek at it there.
I think 800 is just kind of ridiculous.
Was that like the midway change?
Yes, I believe so.
No, wasn't it 500?
It was 500 before, and then Mino wanted to buff it by increasing it to 800 because people were complaining about the transparency, and then he fixed transparency.
Transparency.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
they don't
just
fade in
transparent.
anymore, or what?
I don't know. I think Stormwide is stronger now.
Oh wait, Game Freak.
Oh, that's just
Okay,
like,
okay, Game
objectively-
Freak.
That's objectively
Game Freak,
wrong.
Game Freak.
Come on.
No,
The council
you're wrong.
agrees. The council plus Rem agrees that your playstyle was absolute trash
There's-
on that.
Whoa,
in
I
the
don't know.
losers. Like it just completely
I
changed.
don't know. I don't know why I just threw so hard.
This is Frog's moment here.
Yeah, why is everyone in this VC? Who
Yeah, I
dragged
won.
them in?
I won. I'm the winner. I'm the best.
Who dragged them into this interview?
Yeah, now it's time for my moment,
I
right,
only-
Saya?
I only want
True,
Miyazaki
Frog.
here
You have to
right
play
now.
OE now.
Nope.
Yes,
Everybody
Nope, I
dodging
lose.
Illy.
I
that's
lose. I
part of
lose.
the agreement.
Nope. No, it
It's part of the contract.
This
Illy,
matchup
when I-
is so god awful.
When are you going to?
It's a great matchup.
When are you gonna mentor me,
Who?
Illy? When am I gonna get the Illy Arc mentor?
Ask Scape.
During Dark Players
During
to
Arc
ask.
Player.
Capay, get in the VC. It's time.
Scape is in the VC.
Truly?
You didn't believe.
He is in here. Capay, say something.
Oh my goodness.
You know, shout out to my seeding, by the way. Holy shit. It predicted top 8 almost perfectly. Even though I joke
Really?
seeded Mega Blues. Don't tell
I-
Mega Blues that.
Yeah, I thought Mega Blues was seated way too low.
Don't tell Mega
What is
Blues
Mega
that I
Blues
only
seed?
seeded them 8th when they deserved like 4th or 5th seed just to get the round 2 Frog matchup.
I mean, I had to fight Hobo and Frog. So let's see.
If you were fourth, let's be honest, like, I don't think much
Yep.
changes. You would fight Hobo anyway.
Yeah, I would have just lost immediately instead of having to play 2 games before then.
Where'd you seed me?
You fifth,
Why'd you seed me 5th?
because you always beat J Feather, and J Feather was sixth.
To be fair though,
Sure, but I had to. There were other players I was gonna lose to.
Yeah, and they're all above you,
True.
except for Mega Blues for the frog reason, just to see the
And I re-
legendary set.
and I really don't know how I did that well against Hobo's red.
No, you were winning. Like, your normal playstyle would have beat Hobo. It was just like the last Heart Fear that I think ended that one.
Yeah, I guess I felt like I wasn't doing well, and I was like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to wait until the walls close in, and then fight then. But I didn't manage to survive that long. So, yeah, maybe I should just try to play against reds more, or hoods more aggressively.
Oh, that's an important thing. So, the biggest like obstacle for me when I'm making the VOD cutter and thumbnail maker, do I put hood or red in the title?
I like red personally, but that doesn't seem to be the community.
I usually
Yeah, I
say
like-
red, but
I usually say red, but people prefer hood, it seems.
I like hood.
it seems like the community consensus is hood, but everyone I run into says red.
So maybe the community consensus is red.
Frog, what do you say?
I wasn't listening. Also, I have a dog barking. What?
Do you
Frog
say,
likes green.
do you say red or hood?
Hood.
Damn. This is a sad day for the red sayers.
Blues, I'm trying to fight Frog.
You have to fight me first to get to frog.
I'm heading to suggestions and balance right now to suggest queuing spectate, even though it's never gonna get added.
What do you mean queuing spectate?
So like,
Being
I guess
able
if someone's fighting, you can hit it while they're in battle and then view their next match without them
that's what
having
it
to back
is.
out. I'm glad I joined this tourney.
We're glad to have you, Mega.
So true. Blues top 8'd the first tourney they entered.
Whoa!
That's crazy.
Air horns, air horns.
That's crazy.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dow.
All right. That's like the entire tournament. It was
Thanks for having me.
a tiny bit
Well, don't
over
you-
3 hours.
I'll be taking my winnings now.
So
Wait,
true.
Wait, yeah, wait, Sai. Before you end stream, I have something to show everyone who plays SAR.
Okay.
Wait, can I see it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up, I'm watching.
Oh wait, okay.
Wait, is it on?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I'll put it
streaming.
on stream. I'll put it on stream. Give me a sec. Discord window.
Is the world
You didn't
needs to see
update
this.
Scape's profile picture. He
Wait.
still has the stupid red panda.
And
Wait, for me the picture's frozen.
It's so dumb.
Oh wait, I can see the mouse moving, so never mind.
Wait,
okay,
is
let's
it
go.
on stream?
It's on stream now. Yeah.
Alright.
Twitch stream?
Yep. It's also
Oh
Discord.
my
I
god,
got a
he's
KFC ad. Give me a minute.
he's in the noob outfit.
The fucking like zone arrow leaves me behind. It's just there.
It's so funny.
Alright, I've almost got. Oh, it's a Jack in the Box ad, not KFC.
What?
What? Are we looking at on
What?
stream?
What?
Yes, this is a Jack in the Box ad.
Did the world did it just not load?
There's handball. Wait, the line of sight indicators are working properly. Kinda, not really.
Yeah, they aren't.
Wait, so what? What is this? Is this just a bugged out game of SAR?
This is crazy, crazy bugged out.
Yeah, look at this.
Is
He
this
appeared
a
out of
video
Oh,
or is
there's
this
a
game you're in
person.
right
is 10 walls and I die.
Huh.
Like, he came out of nowhere. And then
No,
I
it was hilarious. Alright,
that's
well-
all.
event ended. I will be back. You guys will probably all be gone by then, but it's okay.
I need to raid a streamer. I need to raid
I
someone.
would start streaming, but I have something I have to do. So
Yeah, okay,
sadness.
okay. Is there anyone who doesn't suck at Super Animal Royale playing? Or is there any... There's no Maiden and Spell streamers. There's never
you
any
could
Maiden and
raid-
Spell streamers.
Oh,
you could
he
raid
believe.
Hey,
Ven
I'm a
raid.
maintenance spell streamer.
Hi, Maiden and Spell. Wait, really?
Here.
I'm not streaming right now, but you know, I am probably one of the bigger channels of the game by follower count.
True.
Raid this guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
wait,
Rip Guy?
Speaking of follower count, like, if anyone's not followed, which is unlikely, drop a follow. The only milestone I ever want to get to is 100, and that's it.
I suggest
Not
you
a-
raid this one. I put it in MNS. Yeah.
Okay.
Raid them. Are you
Yeah.
doing it?
Is this a real streamer?
All right, M&S raid. You know what to type.
What this? What?
Wait, where?
All right,
where-
BRB.
MNS raid.
Ven.
Ven.
I used to have a player on my competitive TF2 team named Ven, but not many Vens, just a single Ven.
No, don't say that, Skip A. Not now. It's too early.
This person has 3 viewers.
And now they have 14.
Is there any point to saying M&S raid